Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Here we are. We had some fun with some of you, I hope, on TikTok. Welcome. Stegosaurus was created as promised. Do you want to show it off? I mean,
it's hard to do.
It's going to make an
holding
absolute...
a microphone.
I'll turn Danny's mic off.
Okay,
You want to show off the Stegosaurus?
I do want to show off.
Hey, hello, Yondu. Okay, I'll tell you if it just looks horrific or not. Okay, so we have our homemade mic stand that we promised would be turned into a Stegosaurus. Yeah, it's now guarded by Stegosauri, which have fallen off.
Yondu, so we can
They're not very securely attached.
Yondu that thing.
Oh, look at them.
Okay,
look at
so
the Stego boys.
this is one part that I made. It's like a long stick thing.
Lower, a little lower.
That we attach the mic here.
You need, yeah.
Ooh,
Look at it.
And it has this thing, so like on the inside, when you put this, instead of it just sliding, you put this in, and it stays and doesn't move. My design.
All of you appreciate her in the chat now.
And this is this is one of the Stegosaurs.
Oh no, one of them fell!
Yeah, no. It's fine, we get to show it off better. But this is the one that Isaac designed the stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A feat of engineering, says Yondu. Also, Atires, first time chatter, hello, welcome, says, what's up, puppy?
That's me! And this is the other Stegosaurus that I made, that I designed.
It's cute.
It's got a little Sailor Moon cat on it, a lot of dragons.
Yeah.
And it's very cute.
Time well spent.
I spent so long on it.
Yeah, all told, like everything put together, has
Very impressive.
been a little while.
I did all of it, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Isaac, quick
If
question.
any engineering
Question,
schools
Danny,
are in
yeah.
our chat and are looking
In
for
the next
students to
campaign,
give a full scholarship to.
I play as an animated animal wizard.
Animated animal?
Like Centaur World?
Bear.
No, do you mean awakened?
Sorry, awakened.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Awakened Stegosaurus wizard.
That could be interesting. That could be very interesting.
Learned it from me.
Like a bear that wears eyeglasses and clothes.
I love it.
But is a wizard, but also has the powerful attacks.
What's
of
the
a
bear that likes marmalade?
Yowie bear?
No. It
Yeah,
was a movie. Yeah, Paddington. Thank you, Brody.
Oh, totally lost.
I was thinking Yogi Bear.
Okay, let's turn Dan's mic back on.
Ah, my mic is back on.
Okay, let
Wonderful.
us know how the volume is, like
soothe you
overall
with
and
a
compared to each
sensual
other. That's always
voice.
good to know.
That is my own.
I should have this turned on so that I can have music when I'm ready.
Oh, I forgot to. Is there stains on my shirt?
And
It's clean, like full on white.
We've made officially from TikTok
Okay.
$2.
Did anyone see the aggressive comment originally on the Twitch thing there?
Yeah, someone said kill them all TPK.
yes, yeah.
I should probably just ban them, right?
Yeah, probably just ban them for sure.
Just get them out of here.
But they use that awesome
Also,
tier 1
They are
subscription
subscribed.
emoji.
You know what? If they're subscribed, they can say whatever they want.
I guess.
That tier
The
1
gifter
only
was
incinerate
Kelly.
emoji.
Was it?
I know by how the fact you're cute anyways, enjoy your stream, daddy. I was like, I'm telling him. Really?
Well, Artiras also came in with a What's Up Puppy, so...
If you're confused, you should tune in to our TikTok live
pre-streams
streams.
on TikTok,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll just
Was
start,
it a different person? Oh,
There's more than
instead of
one.
calling Isaac the DM now, we call him Poppy.
No, I'm
that's
Bonnie.
me.
It's been established canonically that I'm
Canonically.
Canonically.
Hey.
Gotta
I'm
get
daddy.
your cannons in, Zadley. Okay, Yandu says, wait, do you have a sit-in viewers right now? A live studio audience? Yeah, we got
Yeah.
Brody hanging out. He's here most
Yeah,
evenings,
the bar
actually.
to qualify is quite high. There's an extensive training program.
A rigorous
You need to live
selection
here.
process.
For this, you dink.
Okay, I don't think he's gonna
That's one of the
work out.
categories we chose. He has to be able to
It's already-
aggressively insult Alex and make him unable to respond. That was a key component to the selection.
There actually is a certain level of quiet you have to maintain. But And living here is a key one as well.
Yeah, living here does help you
Help,
get in the
helps your
running.
case a bit.
It's crazy. It's
All right.
absolutely
If you think about it, he actually
Hopefully
pays
things
us
back.
to be on this stream.
Not us. You. Not
me.
us.
He pays me. But
All right, folks. I'm going to hop into our recap now. So, we began last session with the party having just returned the Colosseum to Alakran, along with its captive crowd. Oh. I need to take a drink.
cat got your tongue.
I don't know. Something I ate
Meow?
got stuck in my throat. Okay. So they returned with the Colosseum to Alakran, along with its captive crowd. They took a break. Lorelei, finding herself harried by Kana with questions no matter where she went or what she did. Kana admitting that she was sent to spy on her for someone, but refusing to give up who it was, and also refusing to take no for an answer. Lorelei also took her friend Jessica out for dinner. Offered her a living arrangement.
You make it sound so creepy.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what happened because I looked away from my thing.
It's
so I
still
started-
creepy.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll live with you, take care of your business. And we're
Offered to
fucked.
buy her a
No,
house.
she offered to buy her a house.
Yeah, no. Offered to buy her a house. Jessica turned this down, but agreed to work for her as she was somewhat incensed by the way Lorelei was being treated in her money lending operations and wanted to make sure that didn't continue and didn't trust Lorelei to be able to do it. Berrian took Sasha on a slight misadventure to the mountains above Thum to create a simulacrum dubbed Berrian 2, who has begun managing the tower for him. Deciding to fulfill their agreement to Hagrin, the party went out into the forest where they met a strange, one-legged figure blocking Hagrin's return home. You guys each took your turn failing across the obstacle course that he had set up, amusing the figure with your attempts, and then he decided to up the ante to make things a little more interesting. Yaikzal entered a series of wagers with the creature. In exchange for advantage in the course, she would bet parts of her body. At the final hurdle, she bet and lost her hand. Falling to the ground, she was forced to cut it off herself, and then shortly after, Drae managed to complete the challenge. Most of the party took a trip to meet some of Kana's gorilla family out in the forest, while Berrian returned to his tower, enlisting Sindri's help in creating a prosthetic for Yaikzal, who was later met with Mistress Sarah, who approached her with a long-prepared replacement, having suspected that Yaikzal's limbs would be at risk given her chosen occupation as a gladiator in the arena fixing fights. She was given a magic chunk of ice that would replace her missing limb, but required amputating her entire arm. You did this with the help of a doctor, and now have a more humanoid than dragonoid arm on you, with ice jutting out the side.
Where's gauntlets?
Yeah, who cares?
The important
but
thing
yeah,
is that Drae completed it single-handedly.
Without.
As did Yaikzal.
Single-handedly, yes. Wow, that was. She didn't actually complete it, so not quite accurate, but
He failed to complete it single-handedly.
Let's just clip back to a quick montage of Drae just air hump pushing himself, levitate through the air.
in the Colosseum. Just swimming. I particularly like him trying to kiss the one rock he was supposed to jump up and just face planting into. That's also a good image.
Or
Over and
him
over again.
kissing the other guy.
Oh yeah, I forgot you made out with the guy for the challenge.
Okay,
there.
it was a
5 tongues, Alex.
Okay.
6 including yours.
It was
Two
a
in his
peck
mouth.
with tongue
That
on
weren't
tongue
his.
action.
3 tongues in your mouth.
You said 2.
Yeah,
His tongue
Oh.
and 2
that's
extra.
not
And
making
then the
out.
rest were
Okay,
licking.
that
They were
is
licking up the cheeks.
An
Yeah, 'cause
extra
there's one that was
3
like-
other-
that is a scientific exploration of another life form.
So that's what we did last time. So we come back the following morning after Yaikzal got her new arm properly attached. Yondu said had to run to the phone and then check someone in, but damn, that's so sick that Brody is there hanging out as the studio audience. I love that. Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
As long as he agrees to keep his volume off when he plays games.
He watches shows
Yeah.
with no volume.
Yeah, he's a trooper.
If anyone else wants to be unpaid And
It's
sit
actually
over here.
worse than unpaid.
Yeah, it
It's,
costs you
You
time.
do have to pay
You
rent.
have to pay
Yeah.
me rent to be a studio audience.
All right. So we come back the next morning. Yaikzal having her new arm, still unfamiliar with it, but you guys likely meeting up at the bed and board for your
I just
usual
imagine we sit down and
breakfast
like
together.
everybody's like getting some breakfast and Yaikzal's about to go grab like a drink kind of thing and just like fuck goes like take for some bacon.
Hey, wow, Brody, thank you for the cola. The unnamed cola.
Yeah, if anybody would like to have a
I don't understand.
beverage sponsored on our
If any beverage company would like to sponsor us,
I don't understand this need to try to fund it.
Okay, Yondu says something's bothering him. He said, I never knew this, Brody. Although Brody responded, Yondu, I'm always here.
He gives
Oh! Yondu gifted a sub to Brody.
It's his second gift.
For Yondu.
The first was to Megan.
Yeah. We were like, Megan, you're not subscribing. You can't tell us what to do. And Yondu's like, I can fix
And
that.
I got gold because of it.
Yeah. Yondu says, there we go. All better. Yes, definitely in first place for gifted
Welcome
subs.
to the sub channel.
Much love, Yondu.
Hmm? Now you can spam that incendiary.
You've got the incinerate emoji. Yeah,
oh
just
man, the side
just
of my
a big
face is
I-
so bright.
angry
I'm
guy.
gonna make.
Why don't you fix it?
I'm not the lighting guy.
Fix it.
I'm
Yondu
gonna-
says, love you guys.
I'm gonna make like little emojis of like our characters as cats because they're very simple and it'll be easier to see than everything else I could draw. So it's gonna be like Meowzle. Even meow.
That's a good thing to spam when somebody gets an at 22, like
Yeah,
spam their cat.
even meow.
Even meow.
Lorelei.
Okay, Alex no longer glowing.
And
Very
then-
good.
was it your left or right arm that got taken off?
Right. Her dominant arm got taken.
Why did you cut off your dominant hand? Yaikzal.
She's ambidextrous. She's a monk. Yaikzal,
Yeah.
could you hold the mustard jar in your left hand? You're cracking it.
It shatters.
Mustard, just there's like white ice and then just like yellow mustard dripping
Like,
down.
I tried.
I meant to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Did
Dre
you
just
mean-
sort of writes mustard on like Wednesday's just like list of things she needs to pick
No, you
up.
guys are at the bed and board.
Oh, never mind.
Berrian's
As
gonna,
Kana's gonna take like a drumstick and like wipe it through the mustard.
Berrian's gonna just take the spoon out of her hand and mend it back straight, and then just like and put the jar back together. Like, I'm sure you meant to bend the spoon too.
Listen. If I could take it off if it's bothering you.
No, that's fine. I would rather you didn't perform invasive surgery at the bed and board.
You just
It's badass.
you
I
just-
like it.
You just
I have a knife.
But she just pulls the arm off.
You just take it off.
Yeah. She has to reattune to it now. So it's gonna be an
Mhm.
hour before it
Yeah.
turns back into like a rough hunk of ice at that point.
Please put it back on.
Why did you do that?
Goes on, kind of attaches, but is still like a very rough, kind of usable for you at the moment. But
it's already not usable.
you gotta learn.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some practice for sure.
Dre just sort of pushes his plate away. All right then.
Across-
That was breakfast.
Across the table.
I'll
K9's
take it.
still dipping in the glass shards and honey.
As he's pushing his bowl away and saying that's breakfast, Berrian is miming, ripping open a chest and pulling out a heart.
Mm-hmm. What's
Sorry?
your What's
no,
your
no,
point?
no, bury it. And she'll start miming like saying something.
You pulled your own arm off.
At least she didn't kiss
Way
a
different.
tentacle thing.
One tentacle.
I saw 5 tongues.
Those aren't tentacles.
Saw 3 tongues.
I
Yeah,
saw 3.
2 of them were in my mouth.
Outside of your face.
Oh.
Okay, moving on. Kayla, you were saying something about rats.
Yeah, so the student market's got the rats and stuff. We went out for treats the other day and we saw some of them.
Yep. They were rats.
Okay.
Mhm.
They were like, praise our Lord.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were like.
Mm.
So if we want to deal with that, we should probably go there. I should probably turn on my music as well.
Yeah, we should go to
I'm
the
not stupid.
Rat Kingdom.
Don't mind me.
Okay, well, the music isn't really your job.
It's okay, I got it.
Okay.
Roscoe.
Owl fluff
This
up
is
on
our
your shoulder.
conversation in our head. Roscoe. Can you talk to me in his
No,
head?
no.
Would you be okay being a rat?
You guys watch Roscoe get like a thoughtful look on his face, and his head like tilts almost 90 degrees sideways as he's
Just
like
for a bit.
thinking. Then nods the little owl head
Okay.
after you say just for
Just
a
so
bit.
that you can talk to them. All right, and I'm gonna, as they're like, I'm eating and like having my book open and just like, and then take out little diamond, or it's a pearl, I think, right?
You need a
Coal.
brazier, and you need
Charcoal?
Sure.
charcoal
Yeah,
and stuff.
I have the brazier and everything, and
gold.
I just set
You
it
just brought that to breakfast?
No, I have it in my bag.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just setting it up on the table. It's not. It's just a little brazier. It's not a huge thing.
Okay.
I'm just doing it beside me. Take out the pearl and spend the 10 gold.
As you guys watch Roscoe's owl form vanish, and then from the smoke and incense in the brazier, a little rat forms out of it and steps out on the table.
Oh, I forgot that. I'm like, what color do you want to be?
He's like a.
I asked him what color he wants.
He's a
to
gray
be.
with spots of white.
Okay, cool.
Cute. And she's like,
All right. I like.
Runs over up onto your hand.
oh. She's like, she'll snuggle up inside. He was gonna go to pet, but she's like,
Looks dangerously at your
Yeah.
block of ice approach. You're like,
He would go to your other hand and scamper up onto the shoulder.
no.
Look at Drae, and he would go like, with his nose.
He has to like go through the spikes on the other arm.
That's Roscoe just feels like pressure on both sides of his little stupid rat face.
He just looks at you.
Just pop him like a grape.
He just looks.
as he vanishes.
Oh.
Oh, you're.
He can make himself vanish now with your guys' new agreement.
Oh shit.
As
I
he-
didn't mean to kill him. It's my bad.
He was so
You can just
cute.
resummon another one though, right?
Sorry, I'm confused. Am I missing something?
Roscoe can now poof himself with your guys' agreement that you did.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he
Oh, okay. So he can get rid of him.
vanishes the moment you do that pressure, and then reappears on
Over
your
here.
shoulder,
She loves it so much.
This is-
She's like,
runs across
The
you,
worst.
jumps onto Dre's head, scrambles a bit, and leaps over to Berrian.
Hey.
I'm gonna try and grab Roscoe.
He's on the
Go
other
for
side
it.
of me.
Go for it. I got the good number.
What'd you get?
Natural 2.
Natural 2 as well, but with a 0 on the end.
Oh, okay, I got it. That makes me a 17.
Natural 20 plus whatever the dex of the rat is. He's safely hidden behind the neck of your brother.
And he's just like, whatever the fucking rat sound is.
He's so cute.
All right, Roscoe.
Menace.
Catch up on your rat. We're gonna need it.
Squeaks away on your shoulder a little bit, and
I
then
can hear what he's-
runs down onto the table and starts biting into some of the chicken.
Yeah, I like cut off a chunk and just like flick it over to him.
Eating. 20 minus the 0. you understand the net 20.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a 20 minus 0.
Yeah, so 2.
No, it's 20. Have you never done math?
Zeros cancel out.
Berrian's gonna finish up his omelet sandwich.
Okay.
It's like it's kind of, okay, so like think of like, have you ever seen like a Denver? So it's like an omelet, like more like a
Have you ever
quiche.
seen a Denver?
No, okay, so it's like, think of an omelet, but it's like a kind of like almost more like a quiche, but it's cut into squares.
Yeah.
And then it's basically put into a sandwich, like a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
With like some tomato, and it looks like there's like red and green pepper and some onion, a little bit of bacon
Your
on top.
allotted
melted
breakfast
into
talking
cheese.
time is over.
I'm not quite done yet. And it's like thicker, kind of crusty rye bread. It
Alright.
looks really good.
Fun fact, Denver was my lucky server for Facebook poker back in like 2012. That's the only thing I associate the city of Denver with now.
Now everybody can break into all your accounts because they know that's going to be your security question.
Yeah.
What's your lucky city from Facebook in 2012? Poker. The classic security question.
It's a niche one, but everyone has one. It's weird.
Some guy in another place just puts a rabbit's foot on the table. He's like, got the fucking username. Here we go. Here we go.
Bats his like little fuzzy Diceus hanging from his computer fan.
Money time. Big roller.
You know he has money because he got lucky at Facebook poker.
We finish up eating. All right. Ready to go to
Sir.
the market?
Don't sound like the present.
Lorelei, are you okay?
Yeah?
That was probably the most anxious laugh I've ever heard.
Don't like rats.
Okay. Well,
I do.
I'm
Yes.
aware. Yeah.
you also like dragons and spiders and beetles and...
I didn't have any dragon friends, but I had some spider friends and I had some rat friends.
Hey, I'm right here.
But you're a dragonborn.
I could change into more dragon. If it makes
That's
it
right,
feel-
you do the grr thing.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been...
What happens to your arm when you do that?
We'll find out.
Okay.
Kind of curious.
Me too. Okay, we're gonna go see some rat friends?
Yeah, let's go. Lead the
Okay.
way.
Well, I mean, it's just a student market, but okay. As she gets up, you guys pay your tab and head out of the bed and bore onto the streets of Alakran. It's a fairly nice day. As you guys head over to the inner run and to the student market, you can see still bustling, students all about. There's been talk in the city that they're going to reopen the Mar properly. So now that the Colosseum is back, there's talks that the market is going to come back as well, which will mean a greater access to goods in the city.
Yep.
And you guys can see the posters littering everywhere. Just worship the Rat King. Send your worship to the Rat. All of them spelled horrendously and written in some of the worst rat scratch possible. And it doesn't take you guys long before you find a stall with a group of rats kind of swarming out of it, and you can hear a bunch of voices. Praise the Rat King!
How did
Praise
we
the
miss
Rat
that?
King!
And they're talking in common?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Praise the Rat King!
My friend would like to meet the Rat King.
Praise the Rat King!
Is that the only thing you know how to say?
Praise the Rat King!
I
Praise the Rat King!
I put Roscoe down on the table.
Gets down on the table and
Ask him about the Rat King.
squeaking back and forth between them. He looks over up at you with like big round eyes, and you see little rat shoulders just kind of shrug as the group, after squeaking back and forth, them, Praise the Rat King!
Oh, praise the Rat King! If you show me to him.
A rat runs up onto your leg and starts staling up your pant leg.
Can
So
you
he
show
gets up
me?
to your hip,
Can you show me to him?
gets on your shoulder, and will bite your ear and start trying to pull you
So-
in a direction.
Okay, guys, let's go.
All right, Roscoe.
Lorelei like shudders and follows after the
As you
group.
guys have a little swarm of rats following you, all excited, like, Praise the Rat King! Praise the Rat King!
Oh, Jesus.
As they will take you over to a sewer entrance, a large manhole cover, which you guys.
Alakran didn't have sewers.
It doesn't.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. There's only one area of sewers in Alakran, that being the full sewers that you make your base in, which people stopped going in because of rat problems recently.
Yeah. Well, and it's the
How am I supposed to be aware of that? You know how many people I'm responsible for? Like 20.
well, and it's been known that people's hearts have been ripped out from their body in the sewers.
That hasn't stopped them before. As you guys get to this manhole cover that does not belong here, there shouldn't be a sewer here, and sure enough, the rats get you down until you pull the
They
cover
lift
off.
a manhole.
No,
cover?
they're like pulling Yaikzal down, and still you're like
Okay, because
pulling
I'm like,
this
can we
manhole
just
cover off.
appreciate the absolute godly ant-like strength
They
of
just
these
have
rodents?
one like super swole
no,
rat
no,
who's
no.
just like.
Praise the Rat King! As this lifts up, and you guys have access to the sewer down below. I'm going to grab your tokens and move them over to my map.
Not the Rat King from Madagascar! What? No!
Could be.
Why does it not want to line up with this?
Yeah, anyone who's curious, Google this.
There we go.
For anyone watching later, Google Penguins of Madagascar Big Rat.
I will say though, Madagascar is probably one of my favorite Sasha Baron Cohen roles.
I also like Madagascar.
Madagascar.
Madagascar?
Madagascar?
All right. And I will now
Castvar?
switch us over to.
I'm waiting for the. Oh,
Oh, no.
no, he's hot. For the Rat King.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh no, it's the Squidward who's like, oh no, he's hot.
No, Jesus.
She.
Hey Chad, if you want to do a little throwback for me, something that hasn't happened in a long time is like a good little sheesh.
All right,
If we get some
so-
sheeshes in chat,
What
that'd
is
be great.
this?
I like this
2021?
I like this little table.
We need a sheesh emote.
As you guys get into the dungeon, and the first thing you would notice as you guys climb down is sitting with a bandaged arm right beside you guys is a human-sized were-rat. Just leaning there, sitting. You notice he has a pipe that seems to be like starting to burn out in his hand, just wooden pipe sitting as you guys come in and sees you come down. Swarm of rats like crawling over you guys as you go down the ladder.
Alright, so are we just gonna fight our way to him? Or
Do
Do you know where the Rat King is?
Sure do.
I don't want to get surrounded.
We just need to go talk to him.
What do you need to talk to him about?
Things about the city.
My friend here wants to join as well. Roscoe pokes his head out.
Worship the Rat King! What he's saying true?
I
Roscoe
don't know what he's saying.
chirps at the rat and then just looks over at him.
You here to worship the Rat King?
Yep.
Well, I'll lead you to him then.
Perfect.
I am here to worship the Rat King. Yep.
Made a good choice. Made a good choice.
Yeah.
What's he like?
It's a tough question to answer, isn't it?
I mean, you'll find out when you're one of his pets.
Yeah, but I want to find out too.
If you're here to offer yourself to him, he might accept you. You're not his usual type, but stand a chance. Stand a chance. Well, follow the little ones. They'll show you the way. As the little rat is back on your ear and like pulling on your ear.
Okay.
All of the rats through here will leave you guys alone. There's quite a few. There's were-rats like mixing in some sort of bowl. They seem to be making a stew. There's lots of swarms of rats running about. There's also like individual rats of regular size and giant size just about everywhere. As I'm going to drag you guys directly over to...
Yeah. Lorelei is
is a
maybe
big
the
map.
most uncomfortable
big
you've
map.
ever seen her. This is not her happy place.
And there are quite a few
Yes,
like
hold
wooden
your hand
bridges
up.
that have been added to things. As they will take you
Don't like rats.
across the sewer until you guys enter a rather memorable portion of the sewer. Let me just
The sewer.
grab this here and follow
Oh,
along our
he
little
literally
adventure.
looks like a rat.
Now,
like a
I have been
Pokemon
waiting
character.
forever to use this token. I got Kennedy to make this for me. So this is my Rat King token.
So cute.
I made her make me this. I paid her, to be fair, months ago, and I thought you guys would, deal with the sewers that magically appeared much sooner. I was incorrect. Finally get to use my beautiful rat token. Thank you,
You know
Kennedy.
what, guys? I think we should leave.
If anybody wants some art by her, Lunar Eden is what she goes by. You
she
can find her on
streams.
DeviantArt.
We
She
can
does,
po-
yeah, she streams as well.
We can post the link of her.
He's so cute.
Yeah, I can find a link.
Yeah, I don't know if we have
I'll probably
a
throw it up on my
shout-out,
Discord.
But
I
yeah.
like all the rings on his
Yeah,
Right?
we do.
Yeah,
do we have
he's
a
my-
shout-out
he's my-
command? I don't think we do yet.
No, I don't think we do. All right, so you guys end up.
Shit.
I'm gonna move you a little more directly across from him.
It's just the words Lunar and Eden after each other.
Do you want Kana to face the proper way?
Yeah.
As you guys end up something like this, facing across from what can only be described as a decadent rat. He is Massive for a rat. Like, very, very big for a rat. Medium size, in fact. But clearly a rat. You can see he does have kind of thumbs on his little paws. He wears this crown, gold and ruby set in the top of it. His tail kind of curls up behind him, and you can see it's covered in bracelets and rings on different spots of it. And he is very well groomed. Just this very well put together, well taken rat with this massive gold, like royal red cloak over his back, gold inlay through it, this fluffy white collar to it, and he has this fine shimmering rapier kind of held in his hands in front of him, just like on the chair, as he is indeed sitting on the chair that once belonged to Braxton.
Wait, how big is he?
He is a large creature, actually. I think I called him medium, but he is a large creature.
He's still like too small for the chair.
Yeah, he's like curled up in the chair, made it like a little nest for himself with his like thing there. You can see there are 2 swarms of rats just like amassing at his sides, squeaking away at him. What sounds like praise almost. Like, you don't speak rat, but it definitely sounds a very I forget the word for it. Flattery. It sounds like flattery. And there's also a giant rat across the back of the throne that's like chewing into the chair a little bit. And then you would see sitting next to him, one of them on the chair she's not quite human, but there is a woman there, and she looks mostly humanoid. Her skin is slightly off color for what you expect. It's not quite. It's got a tinge of purple to like the pink of her skin. She's barely dressed. She's wearing some like bikini combo in black, basically.
Like Princess Leia kind of.
Yeah, that sort of deal. Yeah, no, she's not colored or anything.
Yeah, but that type of.
But she's there and just is like stroking the fur of the Rat King. And then there's 2 others leaning against the base of the chair underneath him. One of them seems to be very unconscious, sleeping, head on the shoulder of the other one. They're a bit more alien. One of them, the hair comes out of like the base of their chin and is like tendrils, and you can see them moving around. She seems to be awake. There's 3 of them, yeah.
The ones that the other guy mentioned.
Lorelei's just gonna like grimace and gonna pop a detect thoughts up and just sort of do a sweep of where people are at.
Okay. You're using the like sense who's around you.
Yeah, and just sort of like pop into each of their brains for a little bit, get a sense of how they're feeling.
Do you need to share a language? And it's 30 feet that this thing can detect, right?
You do. Celts tried it, and if they don't share language, it doesn't really go through.
Detect thoughts is a spell that I have.
Yeah, if there's a D&D character class making something that I'd like to partner with our stream, I don't know, something like
I love how cute he is.
Dungeons and Farther, or Dungeons and Past, to a certain point.
If they don't speak a language, they're unaffected.
Okay. So these rats do have a language. One of the swarms is within your reach with that, and the Rat King is partially within it, although you get nothing from him.
And the girls?
The girls are within it. The one is just asleep, so you would catch some dreams coming through. She's like sliding along sewers, but they're like angled, so it's like a slide, and she's like cruising through water slides of sewers, basically. Rats like floating along around her. It looks like she's having fun. And then the other one is looking over you guys, very nervous. You get the sense doesn't like strangers and seems very wary about you guys, which is just what consumes her thoughts. And the one sitting there, petting the Rat King, has like this passing interest in you. And then it just fades as she goes back to petting the Rat King and like enjoying the feeling of her. You have a feeling by the way she's going on, she's on like ecstasy or something. Like she's very tactile right now in her brain.
Yeah, like very out of body. Like they aren't. Right? Like they're. Would I be able to tell, like, if their sort of, like, senses are dulled, or if they're,
I mean, the one is definitely, like, you get the sense she's on some sort of drug. The other one seems normal, and one's dreaming. There's no sense of drugs or any mind-altering going on there. And yeah, the Rat King is just nothing, but he's got this sort of, like, smug grin that just kind of arcs up one side of his snout, his pink nose wiggling away as he looks over, and the rats swarming around you that have led you here. Worship the Rat King! Worship! And one paw comes up. Quiet, my children, quiet. As they all fall to silence and just kind of gather around you. First time you get like a good look at the rats in the swarm that are like leading you on by the ear, because they've just been like a jumble of falling over each other this whole time as they all kind of settle down and like lay down at your guys' feet. And he looks over at the gathered group of you across. So, my children tell me you've come to offer your worship to my grand self.
Well, we really came to talk to you.
Speak up.
We really
Speak
came to talk to you.
So talk to me.
Ears are small.
You're the talk of the town right now.
I'm always the talk of the town.
We wanted to know what you were like.
Magnificent. Spectacular. Amazing.
Humble.
Unmatched.
Also, Professor Carr mentioned you.
Ah, my student. Yes. And did he send you, or did you lie to my rats for no reason? So you would be led here unhindered, I assume?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Cute.
It worked.
It did, didn't it? I'll have to discuss with them about checking for sincerity in the future. Well, you are before the glorious eye. What would you ask of me, little people?
Leave?
You may whenever you like. I suppose I will not
No.
keep you here.
What, do you have a challenge to get you to go back to your city?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
you wish to challenge me.
Mm.
And yet you haven't thought to
Grand game of...
make your way through my adherence?
was not mentioned.
Well, it's not a requirement. I mean, it's an advantage for you, but I suppose, if you wish, as he starts to, like, put his paws under him, you hear the jangling of, like, the bracelets and the rings and the jewelry as he, like, pulls himself up.
I feel like he's gonna start rapping. Like...
Mr. Bombast.
Oh, Jesus.
As,
like mice.
pulls himself up to, like, a four-legged position, slightly back on his haunches, and, like, big stretch going on.
Oh, big stretch.
And the girl just kind of like flops down her back and like starts rubbing through the like softer underfur on him as he shakes a little bit of like the weariness off of him. I suppose you could challenge me. That would be
To what?
normally a battle, combat, you know, although I'm reluctant to enter it. It's not my favorite. But it's the challenge I've set this time. It would be boring if I did my usual routine.
How did you attain your pets? The women around you that people refer to as pets.
Well, as the hand comes out to the sleeping one and you watch it just like rub through the hair with like the claws scraping, like, this one I purchased. And this one, as he goes over to the other one leaning there awake and like watching you guys warily, I found abandoned, and this one found me. As she's just like rubbing through his fur and like pushing her face into it at this point.
Berrian's going to I'd like to add a second part to the challenge, if possible.
Well, that's not your job.
Great, but it's the terms that I'm going to lay.
Well, lay them away.
I look at the girls and like, do all of you want to be here by choice?
They look over at you in confusion.
Detect thoughts.
Okay, they have no idea what he's saying. They do not speak common.
Fuck.
Okay, yeah, in your head you hear they can't understand you.
Damn it. Do you have anything for that?
Maybe it'd be obvious.
Sure. I think it's obvious that we're wizards.
Okay, I can cast tongues on him,
Okay.
right? And then they would understand what he's saying.
Sure, yeah, that would
Or I
work.
would understand what they're saying as well.
I'm gonna try that.
Tongues does not let you...
It does both.
understand it, does it?
It does both.
I wouldn't be surprised terribly.
It's a level 4 spell.
3, I thought.
Oh, is it level 3?
Let's look.
Gonna double check.
Tongues is a 3rd level spell. Grants creature touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears. When the target speaks, any creature that knows at least one language can hear and understand what they
So
say.
I can talk to anybody and
Yes.
understand anybody.
Yeah.
And I know they speak language because I can read their minds.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Logic
you
puzzles.
cast the spell over him. You see the one claw kind of drift over to the rapier that he's left laying there as you begin casting your spell, but he just kind of
Sorry.
watches you with interest.
You're fine.
As you cast the spell on him and you feel the magic take hold.
I am gonna then turn to the girls. Is the other one awake now?
No, she's still passed out, dreaming away.
Can you wake her up, please?
Looks down,
I
the
talk
Rat
to
King
the one
looks
girl
down
beside
at the
her.
one girl who's sitting there and says, "Well, if you think it's wise to wake her, go ahead, my dear." And she will shake the girl awake a little.
Hello?
Stretches big and kind of looks over. And you see her just smile bright the moment she sees the girl beside her that she's like leaning against and just, "I had the most wonderful dream." You'd be the only one who can understand it, Berrian, as she like leans against her in a very familiar way and gets kind of prodded. Ow!
Can we tell what kind of language it is?
You could make me a history check? Or make me an intelligence check. Do any of you speak Abyssal?
No.
Lorelei does.
Okay, then Lorelei would also be
Yeah.
able to understand. Yeah, it is Abyssal they're speaking.
I'm gonna turn to him.
As she gets prodded in the ribs. What?
I'm just gonna look at her and be
trying
like,
to speak with us.
good dream?
Turns and sees you for the first time and pulls back.
Good
Oh,
dream?
they're the first ones to come. Pardon?
Good dream?
Yeah. Wipes some drool off her lip.
We're about to challenge your friend here. I was wondering...
Master?
Sure, whatever you want to call.
Okay.
Are you all here by your own will?
Oh, I wanted to stay home, but
This is fine. This is up to you. If you want to stay with him, that's fine. Go ahead. But if not, I'd like to take you away from here so you can be free. Do any of you want to be free?
make me a persuasion check.
The one thing I'm so
Berrian,
good
yeah.
at.
$17.
16.
Okay. The one girl with the tentacles for a hairline basically pulls behind the girl. She's like woken up a little, and the one girl's like, "I mean, I'm always up for an adventure, but I can't leave her," and just like kind of pats her thigh of the one beside her. And the one that's like rubbing the fur just like leans her head over the back of the chair, so she's like facing you upside down, and kind of grins like, "I'm always interested in somewhere new."
So would you want to
Sounds
go?
like he is.
I don't see why not. I mean, if you can beat our master.
Okay. And that would be the one that was skeptical, or because there was a sleepy one, a frightened one, and the high one, right?
That's the high one you just got
Okay.
spoken to.
And what was
Okay.
the other one? The sleepy one?
The sleepy one was the other one you've spoken to, yeah.
Okay, those two. And then I'm gonna look at the frightened one. I'm like, you're frightened and anxious.
Sleepy, scary, and dopey.
What do you say?
She's hiding behind the other girl, who just pats her leg, and I doubt she wants to go anywhere.
That's
Brings
fine.
a hand up and like runs it over her scalp.
I'm just gonna like talk to her. I'm like, if you want to go, now's the time to talk. I'm not-
take it these are your terms you're intending.
Well, plus you leaving.
Very well. So you wish to tack on that you take away some of my property besides what I was willing to give to
Only
you.
if they're willing to go. I just don't like seeing people.
What do you offer in return?
I don't know. What's your price?
Well,
I told you what I want.
Would any of you like to join me if I win?
Is that the only thing you want?
No, I'm extending an offer. As you can see, as he kind of like puts a paw on either side of the girl who's like grooming him and like goes down her, I'm very good to my pets. And starts just like rubbing his claws through her scalp, and you see her just like pressing into it.
What else do you want to add?
I have most of the things I want, so I hope you can come up with something interesting.
Anything?
Knowledge.
What sort of knowledge could you have that I
don't know.
need?
I don't know what you need.
And
Well,
you don't
then
know
it's
what I know.
Poorly thought out offer, isn't it?
Sure, I've given you an offer of what I want of yours. What do you want if I was to fail? I've set my terms, set yours.
We can add this cool ring and she'll pull out the alabaster ring.
What is that?
She
one?
still has the alabaster ring from when they were in the caves.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Does it do anything? Is it magical? just a ring?
Or the regeneration ring. There's just 2 rings.
As he kind of like shakes his tail in front of him, go ahead and make a persuasion check as the bracelets and rings on there kind of jingle across his tail.
This is a lot for her. She loves her rings. Persuasion?
Yeah.
9.
As he kind of clinks along the rings with his claws and gets to the last one on his tail and like moves it a bit, and it's this just like pretty simple golden band with some jade in it. I already got this one delivered to me from above, and sets it back on his tail.
very
I don't
pretty.
need a souvenir. Thank you.
I love rings.
The most glorious sort of green this jade your people have.
Jade is very nice. She just put the rings back. She looks relieved.
More relieved when he didn't say, I demand one of you serve me.
Unless you guys can come up with something better.
As he looks over, and you watch his gaze land on a little white spotted rat. Ooh, that one. I want that one.
Deal.
No.
Look at Roscoe. I'd say he's not mine to give, but if we were to lose, I would spend I would spend a certain amount of time with you.
What sort of time frame are we looking at?
Well, my time's very valuable,
Really?
so maybe a week, a month.
A week or a month? And what sort of service could I expect from you?
If you don't know what services I could apply, then you're not as smart as I thought you were already.
Really?
You call yourself the Eye. Can you not see?
The Eye? I don't call myself the
No, you said the Eye at the beginning of the conversation.
The glorious I as in me.
The royal
The glorious
eye,
me,
not
the glorious
organ.
we.
Okay. Well, I
No,
have
I'm
many
not
things
all seeing.
I have
need
many
that.
things I could offer you, and I'm sure you'll find out those in time if I lose.
I can offer entertainment.
What form of entertainment?
Fighting. You don't have to fight, but if you just put people up against me, very good. I'm good at
I don't
fighting.
relish in violence. I'll have to turn you down. Interesting, a week's service and a guaranteed win for me. Why not? Why not?
And a guaranteed win for you.
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, you'll see once we start fighting, won't we?
His paws just kind of like nails just clattering across the wooden chair there.
Telepathic to Drae and Lorelei.
Hmm.
Are we ready for this?
I don't know. Hope so.
All right. Is he considered humanoid?
He is not.
Okay, because they're were-rats.
He is not a were-rat. He is a huge rat.
Okay. Are the were-rats around him considered humanoids?
No, there's no were-rats around him. There are 2 rat swarms and a giant rat that are around him
Okay,
at the
but
moment.
the humans by him, they're humanoid.
Yes, yeah, they would be. Well, sure. For the purpose of something like whole person, sure. I mean, they're outside. Yeah, humanoid works.
Sure.
So, what's your rule?
Oh, it's not something you need to worry about. I mean, it's not something you need to. It's simple, elegant, and perhaps my greatest thought ever.
We have to share it.
Very well, if you wish to know. It is that the weak take the place of the strong, and the strong take the position of the weak. The meek shall rule the world.
We might not be fighting against him.
Well, we'll see.
Well, if you wish to start, as he gets himself up, dears.
As the girls get up and will make their way around the corner of the sewer here.
Dre's gonna spend 2 hit dice and give everyone in our group advantage on initiative for the next hour.
Okay. Is this more of your Fey magic? Where's this from?
This is from my new
armor.
chess piece.
Oh, right. Yes, I forgot about that. Okay, I'm going to get some combat music playing here. As let's roll initiative, folks.
With advantage.
With advantage for the lot of you.
Gonna roll everything, baby.
Oh, there are 2 little rats there as well, sitting on...
17 and a
Oh, I
10.
forgot about them. I didn't notice. Sitting on the, like, you know, the armrest at the front of it, there's like a regular rat on either of those, just kind of grooming themselves there. All right. I don't have duplicates of anybody. Let's roll this all up. And so, Berrian, your initiative with advantage.
21.
That's 1 higher than what I got for you. Drae.
14.
Ooh, that's lower than what I got. Yaikzal.
18.
That is much higher than what I got. And
Way to go.
Lorelei.
Natural 20.
I got a natural 1 for her. So,
The biggest difference you can make.
and I'll leave. And then I did roll for the Rat King and got a nice natural 1 for him. So we begin with Lorelei at the top of the initiative as you feel this sort of like sharpening of senses come down from you, and you feel this almost tenuous thread making its way and weaving into the armor that Drae is wearing.
Lorelei already gets advantage on initiative. She is wired.
Triple shot espresso! Ready to
my
go.
Shield.
Oh, that's cool.
So what's she gonna do?
She is going to...
Oh, I suppose I should add the nearby swarm, as they will also come to party.
So who's on the tracker? Who's in this combat?
There are 3 rat swarms, 2 of them beside the Rat King, the other one a distance around the corner. There is a giant rat, there is the Rat King, and there are 2 regular rats at the moment.
3 girls are not, though.
They are not, no.
She's going to cast Spiritual Weapon at 4th level.
I'm also going to add this giant rat over here
So-
because he's close enough that you could
Also,
hear.
is the rock in the water supposed to look like a rat?
No, that's
a
a
alligator.
crocodile.
Oh. It was
Yeah.
Like a rock
It looks
croc?
like little rat eyes on the
Oh,
other
yeah,
end.
no, it's a crocodile. Okay.
An actual crocodile, or?
Is there water in the sewer?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, where are you summoning it?
So sorry.
Summoning it...
The crocodile's not part of the combat, but it is in the water, so
Okay.
the water can be dangerous.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I have the grid turned off because this map came with a grid. So I just made it the size of our regular grid and then turned off the grid.
Okay.
So things are going to be a little bit janky.
I think it's 60 feet from me. I can do it.
Yep.
Okay.
So...
Right there, perhaps?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and zap one of these little rats.
One of the rats on the armchair?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Why did I roll that with advantage?
I don't know.
I was
No.
gonna ask him, like, what the hell new thing you have going on here?
Fuck, that's lower than either of the other 2 dice.
That
What's
is the
total?
game.
Roll that with triple disadvantage, I guess. Say... 17 to hit.
That will
16
mi-
to hit.
That will miss. As it zaps towards the rats. And you watch the thing like focus, and it's directly on this rat. Like has it lined up and zaps, and as it does, you watch it just drift sideways right before it does, and it zaps into the chair to no effect.
Don't like that. And that's her turn.
Okay.
Nowhere really to move.
Berrian, you're up. So Berrian, currently there is 15 feet of water in front of you before there is the other side of the sewer, because you guys were across this like hallway of sewer from him, and then he has an alcove with Braxton's chair on it with all of the rats over there.
So Berrian's just gonna say a word and move his hand gesture a little bit,
Yep.
and all of a sudden flick, and images of himself are gonna start flickering around himself. The images kind of like will like one of them will like pop up from the side, turn, look, and go like, and then kind of keep moving. The other one is doing like kind of weird like flailing arm technique robot dance.
You waving inflatable arms lately too, man.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bonus action blade song.
Okay.
Not move.
As your copies appear around you, dancing and
As I draw my
goofing
sword.
off, your blade comes out, and you feel from the blade this sensation of like nervousness, not for itself but for you.
I'm going to tap into the blade and be like, "What are you thinking?"
You have an image of you sheathing the blade and leaving it on your waist.
Okay.
Right.
Become the weak.
As that brings us to our first rat swarm here, which is going to come forward in front of the chair there and hold its action. As Yaikzal, you are up. I also want to give us a little wider view here.
Be careful.
I'm trying to find her arm thing.
Yeah, it is the Everglacial Prothesis. So if you just look up Everglacial Prothesis, Prosthetic? I don't actually know how to pronounce that word properly.
Everglacial.
Everglacial?
Prosthesis.
Okay, I was saying it right then.
Yeah, prosthesis.
Yeah.
I can't find it. Anyways.
I will bring it up. I mean, if you go on the Discord, I posted the name. You can just copy and paste that in.
Where did you paste it?
Yeah, it's when your
Oh, there it is.
Arctic geology professor publishes a paper. The Everglacial Prosthesis.
Yeah, I was about to say,
PROS.
you said that to me thinking I could spell. I was nowhere.
I
close.
posted it for you. It's your job to keep track of it after that.
I thought I had it saved on my
Ah.
favorites bar. I didn't.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it now.
She's gonna turn into her.
Speak up.
What? I was pretty. That's pretty loud for
No,
me.
You're fine. You're fine. can
I'm
turn you up
gonna go to hybrid form.
Okay.
That's my bonus action.
As you feel the muscles start to like ripple, your scales kind of pushing out from you, your jaw starting to extend into an even more kind of a primeval, like dragon-like appearance as you get this snout to you. Your fangs widen and sharpen inside it. Your eyes, your pupils turn into these sort of rhomboids inside of it instead of your usual. And your one arm has these just claws. You can barely hold a weapon at this point. And the other one's a frozen arm. It doesn't change. So you've got this kind of like massive arm on one side and then like a humanoid arm on the other. It gives you kind of like
Ugly.
Family Guy, Quagmire when he discovered internet porn. Look to you. It's still a muscled arm, but compared to your now like hulking draconic muscles, it's a little one-sided.
Only
What
the classiest
action-
references
What action does
on
it
this
take
program.
to take it off? It
To
looks
take the arm
ugly.
off?
Yeah.
No, don't take it
Um,
off.
I mean, it doesn't look ugly. Like, you look a little lopsided, but you've still got this, like, muscled arm on the one side.
I'd say it'd grow with her thing. I don't know.
What action does it take to take it off?
I don't think it takes any. You just pop it off, but you have to unattune to it, is the thing. So it takes an hour to be able to get its abilities back.
I mean, it doesn't hurt you while it's on, does
It
it?
just looks ugly.
Yeah, but you
You have a sense that you can get it to grow with you, you just aren't familiar enough with it yet to do it.
Okay.
So you're probably better off to stick with it for now and get more familiar with the arm.
And I'm going to. So it's. Can I jump the water? With, like,
Yeah,
Step
what's
of
your
the
strength
Wind?
score? I mean, even if it's a 10, you can feasibly make that with Step of the Wind because it doubles your jump, right?
Yeah,
So
10, and I'll.
go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Okay.
Can't you just run across the water?
Yeah, she can.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. I mean, you still have to worry about the things in the water for that, but
There's things in the water?
Crocodiles.
Okay,
don't worry about it. Jump in. The water's fun.
I'll try to run across.
Okay. In that case,
I mean, run across.
make me a dexterity saving throw.
Because of the crocodile.
You could
This is
use a
wonky.
key point and give yourself.
Actually, I think I'll just do an attack roll for the crocodile.
Okay, because you could just give yourself disengage.
I'm gonna give it disadvantage because you're only over top of the water.
Okay, so it takes 15 to get across. This is real wonky.
Yeah, it is a little. Just count squares. Don't try to use the measurement tool.
She could spend a point to disengage so she doesn't take.
I don't know how to count squares
opportunity
anymore. I
attacks.
rely on the measurement
Or
tool.
were they
Okay.
holding an attack or?
No, it's more of an environmental thing.
So,
Okay.
what they go?
It'd be 20 feet to get across.
It's 20
it.
feet of movement to get across. Yeah, just count
Oh,
squares.
I thought it was 15. That was 15.
There's
No.
5, 10, 15 of water, and then the 20th
Yeah, I'll go 20.
last 25 feet are on there. Okay. What is your AC?
19.
That hits then. As the croc is going to give you a bite.
Oh my god. Oh wait, it already attacked with disadvantage.
That's 4 damage to you as it bites into you, but you pull
You
your
can't
leg
hit
out
it.
and just kind of like slice towards it, and the head drops underneath the surface
As
again.
like telekinetic gag fills its mouth and it goes. Ah.
Do you block the damage? It goes to bite down and just
Like, just like a telekinetic pencil, right?
Sinks under the water to be able to close its mouth once
It's gonna
again.
go here.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have to do that. Okay, and she's gonna go
I'm
for.
gonna just move you a little more.
She's gonna go for a sword guy.
The Rat King?
Yeah.
Okay, you turn. You are stepping up because he's on Braxton's throne, right? So he does have half cover.
Oh. Can I try to grab him instead?
I mean, you can jump up onto the throne if you want.
Yeah, I'll do
If you have the movement left, yeah, you can very easily leap onto this arm. You're kind of balancing on the side of it. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Yeah, so you're dexterous, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty dexterous, I'd say. Okay. 17.
17 will miss. Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check as you stab down towards him with your weapon. Dragon blood just flowing through your form at this point.
Wait, what do I get advantage from?
Uh,
I get advantage. I had advantage on that athletics check.
You didn't make an athletics check.
to jump across the...
She ran across the
no.
water.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Fine.
26.
26. You managed to maintain your balance on this
no.
thing.
You said acrobatic?
Yeah.
It's 25.
25.
That's
that
enough
was a
to
hit.
maintain your balance.
Okay. And then another
Lots
hit.
of practice lately. So you're a little lopsided right now. One arm's small,
28
one arm's
to hit.
big.
28 will miss as you go to stab down, and it's going true towards him, and you find it just deviates and stabs into the wood of the chair. As he looks up at you, just this demure, like, sly grin on him.
What did she roll?
Having fun?
Hard to hit.
What did she roll?
I don't know.
20.
28 to hit
28.
total?
28.
It didn't hit.
Okay, so think of the rule.
All right. Anything else from Yaikzal? As you pop your sword out from the wood there. You want to try to punch him?
I can't. I used my bonus action already.
Oh, right. Okay. That brings us to Kaina, who is going to jump in the water and just try to run across it to here. That will hit her.
I've used my reaction, never mind.
Okay, and she will take 5 damage,
Reduced to 2?
which becomes 10, as it rips a chunk out of her.
Well. Okay then.
As she gets up there, she's going to turn towards the rat swarm. I remember to have Kaina open this time, so I actually know her bonus. Okay, that will miss. And that will miss as well, as she slashes twice with the blade. The rat's just kind of parting around it, and her seeming to slow down at the last moment each time. As Drae, you're up.
What the fuck is happening?
We should have fought the other guys on the way here.
That's what I was saying. I'm gonna take like a step back and try and jump across.
What's your athletics, or what's your strength?
21.
Okay, go ahead and make me an athletics check as you...
Say 31.
That is enough, as long as you can get a 10-foot run, which you can by stepping back. So it's
Yep.
going to cost you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet of movement to land right there.
Guys, I don't know what's going on. And I'm gonna cast Bless at 2nd level
Okay.
on everyone but Lorelei.
Yourself included?
Yeah.
Okay, as the Fey magic descends over
text
each of you.
Go my text?
Yeah.
Okay, so this whenever you go.
And the Rat King looks over as this energy kind of coalesces around you all and just kind of grins at you all.
This might go badly.
Okay, so everybody but Lorelei now has the Fey boost of his
I
bless.
know exactly how this is gonna go, but Drae does not.
What you doing?
Does
Does he have anything left that he can do?
I'm gonna, with my bonus action,
Yeah.
try and shove this swarm of rats into the water.
It's a swarm of rats.
Oh! I have to go look at the rat swarm.
I just.
Yeah, they are immune to the shove. You, like, push and one of the rats falls in and climbs back up.
One down. Aw. Really? Alligator's too busy? Fuck.
I mean, I can roll. It actually does hit. That'll kill one of the rats.
Alright, guys, get him in the water!
That is 1 damage to the rat swarm.
Roscoe shudders a little bit.
Alright, anything else? No, you're done.
That's all
That brings us to the first rat here that is going to jump onto Kana and attack her. That will hit. My regular rat. That is 1 damage, and it gets 1 attack. So that's going to be 2 damage to Kana.
And it gets 1 attack?
It gets 1 attack.
Sorry, you said it was 1 damage, so it's 2 damage?
It's 2 damage to Kana, yeah.
Why was... You said it was 1 damage.
Yes, I did.
Why'd it go to 2?
Because it's 2 damage. As the other rat is going to jump down behind her and attack her as well. That will miss as it tries to bite against her, but it fails to do so. That brings us to our first rat swarm. This one here is going to come over towards Drae. You can make an attack of opportunity on it if you want.
I don't think I'll hit it.
Yaikzal, as it is moving out of your
and
reach.
she's blessed.
She is blessed, yeah.
Okay. So, could it be my breath weapon instead of my normal?
You cannot use your breath weapon as an opportunity attack.
Definitely does not hit.
Over D4.
21.
21 will miss. As
Do
you
it.
go to and you find your weapon just slowing before it can hit. As the rat swarm is going to attack Drae. That will hit with a natural 1.
Cool, cool.
Is that a crit?
Even when he does bad, he's doing what's good.
So that is 24 piercing damage on the crit.
I take half of that with my thing.
What's making half this?
Okay, would I notice that Kana is taking like twice as much damage?
She's taking more damage than usual, yeah.
I would, yeah.
But my damage reduction thing worked.
Yeah.
Let me read exactly what the ability says.
For uncanny dodge.
Mm-hmm.
And you use half in an attack.
Yeah, I half the damage. Okay, yeah, I will try uncanny dodging.
Okay, you pull back as you can take half damage from that.
Okay.
Okay.
As that brings us to the giant rat here, which is going to pull down and is like claws like digging in like upside down inclined plane on this is going to attack Yaikzal.
Reasonable.
Giant rat. Your AC is
19.
19. That will hit. For 6 piercing damage as it bites a chunk out of you and pulls off a scale, which it grabs and starts like spinning like, and you watch it like tuck it down into its fur.
I have more if you want.
Looking over you with interest. Okay, that brings us to the other swarm over here, which is going to come for Drae as well. That will hit you.
With
And what does it roll to hit?
That's an 18 to hit you.
Okay.
It rolled an 18?
Got an 18 total.
Okay.
That is 6 piercing damage, as it you feel them tearing into you from either side.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? It might miss. It has advantage. Nope, that was worse, so it's fine.
18.
I think
His
it's
AC's
like,
higher than 18.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
it
it
is.
hits.
so you have to like below AC or else it misses.
Yeah, everything's backwards.
The weak become the strong.
Okay, I thought it was just the rolls were
Strong
reversed, but it's not.
becomes the weak.
Okay.
Non-Newtonian rats. Okay, as that brings us our other giant rat.
Succeed
over
on
here.
concentration. Unless I fail on concentration by succeeding on it.
You do, yep.
Okay, bless goes down.
That's good for you. This rat does not hear you guys yet. As you feel the magic fade. Easy to ignore this, like, just, semi-painful rat bite. And you just feel your brain almost do like a hiccup. Like when you're trying to remember a word and you just can't. That, like, consumes you. And it fades away. As that brings us to the Rat King, who's sitting in front of you now, just the same sly grin as he brings himself up to his full height on his his haunch legs, sitting kind of like a dog when they like sit up properly. He leaves the rapier just under 1 foot as he's gonna make a scratch at you.
I'm so screwed.
What's your AC? 19?
Yeah.
That misses. He does get a second attack. That misses as well. As he goes to slash at you twice with it. And you don't, like, try to dodge that hurt. Like, you're trying to dodge a little, but you watch his hands just slow down as it... Still giggling away despite having missed twice there. That brings us back to Lorelei at the top here.
Okay.
I'm so screwed.
Okay. Just trying to... All my spells are different now.
She doesn't know that.
She's pretty insightful.
She hasn't experienced it yet. All she sees is people slowing down and missing.
Sure. Okay, bonus action then she's gonna try and zap, let's say just the swarm of rats next to the eyeball.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
That is a 13 to hit.
13 will miss. As it tries to zap towards him and they just spread out around it.
Jesus.
As that zaps towards him, go ahead and make an intelligence check for her. A wisdom.
Okay. That's a 20.
A 20, she would figure out that there's something wrong here. The harder she tries to hit them, the less she's able to succeed. The more of her talent she puts towards it, the less it works. Anything else from Lorelei? I haven't checked if anybody's chatting for a little bit. No, we're good.
Oh man, I haven't been on top of it.
Yanu says I did my college prosthesis on frozen dismembered body parts. No, it's the Croc King, not to be confused with King Croc. Not quite. It's the Rat King, and you'll remember that.
I think you're talking about a crocodile in the water.
Oh, I wish I had a little crown to like just plop on him. Isn't the Rat King's crown so cute? I love everything about what Kennedy did. I'm so pleased.
Okay,
Look at this handsome little man with his smirk. Look at his little smirk. Oh, I love him.
Something at least, right?
Yarp.
Okay, I can see. This is one. Problem is, she's on the other side of this
10,
thing.
9, 8.
No, what the heck? She'll throw.
7.
I'm just gonna cast
6.
Spirit Guardians at 3rd level,
Spirit Guardians at 3rd level.
exempting all of her allies. She can see,
Okay.
which is all of them.
As you watch the Wailing Spirits come up and start to just circle around you like a cyclone, nobody is within it.
Yep.
Any movement?
Yeah, she'll like try and go as far into the water as she can.
Okay.
I don't know how far she get. Like,
It's not half movement, so.
okay, then yeah, she'll just swim through.
It's quarter movement because you're swimming.
That is a hit from the crocodile.
Crocodilian.
As she takes 8 damage from the jaws that clump around her.
Okay.
I'll pull this over because I made it because I'm an idiot. And there we go.
Is it technically the crocodile's turn?
They're cuddling.
No, it's an environmental hazard. I
They're
just
cuddling.
rolled a hit with it to have it do this.
Okay, because
it's
they're
not.
they're in a spirit guardian. So.
Yeah.
Isaac.
Yes.
Isaac, Yaikzal and the Rat King are cuddling. Look at them.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I forgot he has an ability. Just wait.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. Okay. That brings us to Berrian, the only one still on the other side. You and your copies moving about you.
Alright. I'm going to... What's around me?
Nothing.
No rat swarms?
Nope.
Okay.
That is the sound that they're making on the other side of the water, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 my spell points, quicken spell, Shroud.
Okay.
And I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it 7th level. So it goes off, and then I'm going to use my movement to. I can't jump across the water, so I will move across the water.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do it in a way that would get me around the. However you try to evade the crocodiles.
You could use the dodge action to try to give them disadvantage.
Oh, so it's just a hit. There's no way to get around it.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. So whatever, they can try to hit me.
Okay. We need to roll for your
Is it
mirror
an attack?
images.
Okay, so 1 to 5 is me. The rest.
I need you to roll with a d20,
I-
and if they get a 9 or higher, it hits you instead of a mirror image.
How is it 9 or higher?
Because normally it would be 8 or lower.
No, it's not. There's 4 mirror images, 3
Uh,
mirror images, and
it'll be
me.
6
We,
or
we do
higher.
this every time.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. So now it would be if it's a
7 or higher. They hit you. 6 or lower, it hits
No,
an
it'd be 6
image.
or higher.
no, it would be the reverse. It would be.
So if you have
16
3
to 20.
duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. So in this rule that you're in, if they roll a 6 or higher, it hits you instead of a
So it
duplicate.
goes from it's a 75% chance to hit me, 25% chance to hit the.
Correct.
Okay.
So 14.
All right,
Okay.
it hits me.
That is 9
Well, now it has
piercing.
to try to hit me now.
Right.
So you have to roll.
What's your AC?
Lots. You have to roll.
It's a 14 to hit.
No, it doesn't hit.
So it
Or
hits
so it would hit.
9 damage to you.
Yep. All right. Okay.
As it bites into your legs, you guys see the Rat King looking over, watching in glee. I'll wait till his turn to say something as him. Okay, Berrian, that gets you to the other side of the water. You're currently flanking a swarm of rats with your brother.
And as I'm walking over, I'm talking to the sword. I'm like, "You trust me?"
You've never asked it that. You don't get necessarily like a responsive.
Okay. I say, "Dull your
confidence,
blade,"
but
and I flip. I tell it to dull its blade,
yeah,
and I flip it around and hold it by the blade.
it can't control how sharp its blade is.
It,
Well, I guess.
yes, it can. It has before.
Yeah. And make me a persuasion check. I will give you advantage, and it's actual advantage.
15, 18.
17.
17. You flip the blade, feel it touch your hands, and instead of cutting into you, you feel your fingers like rasp against the wood of the
Do I have an
blade.
ally beside the Rat King?
Yes, Yaikzal is there.
Yeah, I'm going to walk over so that I. Does this rule mess with advantage too?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over so that I do not have advantage.
Okay, so if you step sideways, you are going to take an attack of opportunity from a rat swarm. And then you'll be able to attack the king, but he does have half cover.
Oh,
That's
I
good.
want half cover. I want half cover. I will go over to take an attack from the rat swarm as well.
Okay, I'm going to roll this attack of opportunity on you. That is a 17 to hit, which is below your AC.
Yeah, so it hits. Oh no, hold on. Hold on.
What did he get?
17.
It hits me.
Okay. And I didn't do the difference. That is 11 piercing damage from the rats as they start clawing over you before you kick them off and move over by him.
That's 20 damage. Okay, cool. All right. And I'm going to use my sword as an improvised weapon. That's a
Okay.
strength weapon that I do not have proficiency in.
Okay.
And I'm going to close my eyes, giving myself disadvantage.
Roll to hit with disadvantage.
So that's going to be
12 and a 10.
that's going to be a 10 to hit him.
A 10 to hit.
Yeah.
You rolled a 12 and a 10?
Yeah. I
You
have
get
no
disadvantage.
strength, and I'm not proficient with improvised weapons.
Oh! Okay. I have to look at improvised weapons. It's been a long time since I've looked at D&D weapons. I did when I was making this, because I had a feeling it would come up.
Should I be taking double damage every time I take damage?
No.
You said 11, but then you
Ah!
said 20 damage.
Absolutely
Tequila.
not.
Because she has resistance to everything.
Berrian said he took 11, and then that was 20.
That's heavy, loading, range, reach.
So, did he?
Okay.
Double damage?
Improvise open inclusion.
By choice?
Dan, are you taking double damage?
For what?
You said you took. It said you got 11 damage. You're like, oh, that's 20 damage.
No, I took 2 hits, remember?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, you took 20 from the 11. Confused me.
Okay, yeah. So if you're just using this as like a blunt hammer thing, basically, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just...
that'll hit. Go ahead and roll 1d4 for damage.
Give me... Oh no, there's more than that.
Oh,
the sword's
Shroud.
still enchanted.
Yeah, enchanted and Shroud.
Okay.
Somebody is trying to get a hold of me.
Somebody does not know you're thinking.
Yeah,
Even my
Alex?
punches.
Ready?
I wonder if you can choose to unattune, like, from your sword. You know the thing you do that lets you use dex to tag with it? Could you just choose to instead use strength to attack with it? Mm-hmm.
And this is Green Flame Blade, like always is on the first attack.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do the first bit of damage.
Okay.
Should be 3d8, a d6, and a d4.
Yes. Okay. The d8s are 4, 1, and 3.
So that's going to be 5, 8,
And then d4 is 2, and the d6 is
10,
3.
13. Okay, so that's 13. Now I'm going to have to do the Green Flame Blade.
Okay. 4 and an 8 and a 7.
So 11, 19 plus 13 is going to be
42. No, 32.
32. And then, okay, so, and then plus. That's 49 damage. Do you need fire?
No, I don't need it separate.
49 damage.
49
magical slashing.
damage.
To it and then something next to
And
it.
then I gotta roll the thing to the whatever's beside it. So
It
what's
automatically
adjacent
takes
to it?
damage.
Yeah, what's adjacent to it?
There is a giant rat, and there's a swarm of rats, and there is a regular rat that are adjacent to it
Okay,
currently.
so the swarm of rats I will hit with the fire damage.
Okay.
No, where's my other goddamn thing? Where's my other D8? Do you see another D8 here? Okay. Alright, and then
7, 1, 3.
so 10, 11, 16.
It doesn't matter. It
16 fire
hits,
damage
It can take
to
a
the
maximum
swarm.
of 1 damage as one of the rats screeching out gets
Okay.
burned by the flames.
Second attack on the Rat King, non-green flame blade.
And roll to hit with disadvantage.
19 and a 10.
That would be another 10.
That'll hit.
So Berrian, having seen Kana and all the like the weird stuff happening, made him prompt him to do this.
Yes. I probably should have made you roll to see if you figured it out, but I didn't, so I'll leave it.
I feel like Berrian's smarter than me. If I can figure it out.
Well, you didn't have it exactly until I said stuff about other people's rolls.
6. Or 1, 1, 4,
So 6.
and 6.
So 12, 19 damage.
Hey, 19 damage.
That's to the Rat King.
Yeah, you're not adding a dexterity modifier or anything to that, right?
Huh?
You're not adding dex mod or anything to it, right?
To my hits?
To your damage, yeah.
No.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, as you twice manage to like smack the Rat King with this weapon, you watch the energy from your spell just cracking against him. As he looks over at you, and you hear clever, clever.
My eyes are shut,
Yeah,
so they have advantage to hit me.
indeed. Okay, that brings us.
and I drop
to...
mirror image.
Okay.
Actually, hold on, mirror image.
I mean,
no,
it's
that doesn't
still
make
it's
sense.
still good.
Yeah,
It's just worse.
still a chance of not
And
hitting
I
you.
drop blade song.
Okay. You drop your blade song away. As this rat swarm is going to attack Lorelei. That is a 2, so that will definitely hit.
It has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Correct. That is below, which means
So it takes 1 damage.
succeeds.
Right? It takes half of 1 damage. Right? Well, it takes half of 3d8, and it can only take 1 damage at a time, right?
So with this on a save, they take no damage.
Oh, okay.
And is going to deal 7 damage to you.
Alright. Just gonna try and, reduces that to 1. So she makes a concentration check at advantage with a +8.
Oh, so they have a
She
fade.
didn't roll 2 natural ones, so she succeeds and therefore fails on concentration.
As the spell fades away from the one little rat, like nibbling on her leg, it's swatting it away, looks up just as the spirits no vanish into the ground. Yaikzal, you're up there toe to toe with the Rat King, who's taken 2 big hits from Berrian, and is now looking injured.
Does she know about the rule yet, or like this?
Make me a wisdom check.
I fail it.
Aren't you decent at wisdom? You're a monk.
No, I'm not good at wisdom.
Are you better at intelligence?
No. Well, I'm better by 1.
Then use that one.
Your wisdom's low as a monk?
19.
19? Yeah,
16.
you,
Huh?
with 19, yes, you realize what's going on.
Okay.
The more you try, the more you struggle.
I don't know how to make her not good.
You close
So-
your eyes.
Guess.
Yeah, being blind
but
helps.
I have +10 to everything.
Okay,
so-
somebody is calling me to be a reference for my friend. So
Alright, we'll just go to a pause here, stream real quick.
Why don't
why don't we take our break early? It's 7:30. We'll take a 10-15 minute break. Be right back. I can do this and make sure
See you
he
back, guys.
gets the job he's looking for.
Be a good friend. Brought to you by Adventure Corp.
Also, Yandu says he's still here, just been running around for the last few minutes. Okay, folks, we got a new slideshow for our Be Right Back, so enjoy. It's all of the work Runa has done that hasn't already ended up on here. BRB. Hello, welcome back, folks. I went 3, 2, 1 and clicked on the thing and then misclicked somewhere, so we're all staring at the camera until I looked down and saw I hadn't started it. Yandu, thanks for the hydrate. I didn't. I've been drinking a ton of water today, and I don't need any more.
Water's gross, so I refuse.
Propaganda.
Welcome back, folks. We are hopping right back into the battle with the non-Newtonian outsiders here. I'm going to make sure this one's updated.
Who is Newton?
And we left off at the start of Yaikzal's turn. As you just leave your sword wedged into the chair where it is there, pull up your fists and get ready to swing at this guy, going for like pure force as opposed to your usual like calculated punches. Go ahead and roll to hit. And if you close your eyes, so if you close your eyes, you can roll with disadvantage. You're also going to have disadvantage on your acrobatics check to stay there, and disadvantage on skill checks is not going to help you.
First, I'm going to give myself Crimson Right with my bonus action.
Okay.
So I have to take
The skill checks aren't.
You can
in
do
the
on your
rule too?
claws.
No.
Because you're a
Okay.
werewolf.
I'm a werewolf. Okay.
I haven't done that for any of your guys' skill checks, like your skill checks to figure out what's going on, or your skill checks to leap across things.
Okay.
Lean into it.
Which one's gonna fail me? Because I want it.
You've been training all this time just to help me out here.
What if it was like your best night ever for rolls? Like just your most incredible.
It makes it my
lucky
worst night again.
I know. I know.
I hate you.
What'd you roll?
Hasn't it yet.
Oh fucking god.
You can close your eyes for disadvantage.
Ah! I close my eyes.
Keep the little roll.
I still rolled good.
What'd you roll?
16.
Plus 6, 12?
16 is gonna miss.
12. She rolled a
God!
6.
No, I rolled an 11.
Can I give these rats like a shield?
Oh, I thought you rolled a 2.
No.
What did you roll? 11 and a...
18.
Oh, I thought you rolled a 6.
Okay.
Never mind.
As you just punch out, you feel nothing. You do feel your arm slow, so you know it must have been pretty close.
Not
is-
that one.
Not a great thing for you.
If it's over 10, it's a failure.
I still have tea left.
Fuck you.
Just tease.
Oh, it's just
Okay.
tea.
7.
A 7 will hit. Go ahead and
Hold
roll.
on, was that a
damage.
nat 1?
2. Not 2.
Oh, you have a...
Plus
oh, nat
5.
2.
Yeah. as you manage to connect, just haymakers, like as much force as you can put into them. Feel the like claws ripping into it from your draconic form.
That's a D8.
You're adding strength, not dex to this, though.
Yeah. 6 damage.
6 damage to him.
Dimmadammadome.
Okay, you have at least one more attack, and do you want a stunning strike on that?
Yeah, because you can punch with your bonus action.
Yeah.
I already used my bonus action.
Oh yeah, to
To light up my fists.
Oh, right, yeah, you Crimson Ray.
I
She
will
good, she
stunning
good.
strike though.
Okay. It's a con.
Make a con save.
save.
come on, they always succeed on these.
But she's good at those.
Yeah.
That is a 6, which means he succeeds.
God damn it! Why is this guy such a piece of shit?
He's really leaning into it too. He's like, I'm so bad that I'm good.
Kana is
Imagine being
up.
so terrible at everything in life.
Does
you
she
have to
get a wisdom
invent a
roll?
reality.
She does.
That's opposite.
That's a
things.
natural 20. So Kana puts 2 and 2 together and is going to close her
Oh,
eyes.
this fuck.
She's not willing to punch, so she's still going to use her sword here. But she does have disadvantage. Oh, no, that's going to hit. Yeah.
What'd she roll?
12 total. Those will both miss. As she's like swinging away, eyes closed, it's not enough. They're like partying, and she's still slowing down right before she hits them. And then she takes her sword, looks at you guys like, okay, and stabs it into the side of this chair here. There's now a sword like from the top and in the front of it as she puts her fists up.
Watch us lose our swords if we win.
Drae.
He takes everything.
Okay. It's like, god damn.
Surrounded by rats at the moment.
Perfect. Puts himself right in the middle of them. Come on, hit me!
They are swarming around
Puts
you.
his shield away,
Yeah.
takes off his belt, puts it in a pocket, and he's gonna close his eyes and just sort of kick at him.
Okay, it's going to be your action to take off your belt.
Okay.
Yeah. As you pull this out and get ready to just start stomping. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
Look at my bonus actions. Maybe that would be a wise decision.
10. 9. 8.
I
7.
will.
6. 5.
Is that little rat still alive?
Yes.
It's right under Berrian. I'm gonna try and shove it in the water.
Okay.
Make a strength save.
Strength saving throw for the rat. Okay.
Come on, be strong.
6 with a -4 is 2, so it succeeds.
Jesus fuck.
Strength is not the one to.
It can.
As you try to push it away, and you watch the energy just kind of roll over it like a wave.
Oh, by the way, Isaac, everything within 10 feet of me can't heal.
Okay.
Not everything, but like all the enemies, I get to choose.
Okay. Is this from Shroud?
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us to the rat underneath Kana. It's going to move over underneath Berrian and attack him instead. That will definitely hit. Berrian, if you want to roll for your mirror image.
What is it?
I rolled a natural 4.
Concentration is
Natural
just gonna
4.
go away as soon as
Okay.
she gets hit. She's like too good at it. 7.
Okay, hits me.
Okay, that's 1 damage, and then the other rat is also going to attack you. That's a natural 20. It's going to miss.
Okay.
As the other rat tries to leap at you, and you watch it just hit a wall and like slide down.
Ah!
Okay, that brings us to the rat swarm beside you. You can take an attack of
I
opportunity
have
at
to
it,
roll a concentration.
as it's going to
What's that?
move over towards these.
An 11.
Sure.
An 11.
11. A 12. I pass the concentration, therefore I fail it. I lose my spell.
It's
That shroud that vanishes?
do I
Okay.
do I have proficiency in unarmed?
I have no idea.
Because I don't know what unarmed counts as.
What are you a fighter?
Yeah.
Then
you're
yes.
proficient in unarmed.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it? Like, because I only have martial or simple weapons.
It's going to be a strength with proficiency.
Unarmed is strength or dex.
Sure.
Okay, so
strength.
everyone is proficient in unarmed?
No, but fighters definitely are.
Fighters
Okay.
and monks.
Fighters are proficient in like everything.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, it's not listed anywhere, which is annoying.
I think it counts. I don't remember.
It'd be like a martial or something. I don't know. You might have to look at it. It might be an
Sure.
monk thing. I don't know.
So without his belt, his strength is +0.
Okay.
So
So +5.
yeah, so that's a 15 to hit.
You're always proficient in unarmed strikes, which are melee weapon attacks. So everybody's proficient in unarmed strike.
Okay.
Ew. Come on, let me be bad at something.
What did you get to hit?
15.
That will miss, as it's going to swarm over to Berrian and attack you. That is a total of 14 to hit you, Berrian.
Total?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, as it biting over you and you're covered in rats just seething and scraping for 9 damage.
Okay.
That's going to bring us to this giant rat that's attacking
hold on.
Yaikzal.
I have to roll my thing.
5.
It doesn't hit me.
Ooh, as it and they just shatter.
It jumps
one of
onto a thing, and then all of a sudden it just
as it shatters into mirrors. It's funny because your ability has now gotten more useful.
yeah.
It's now easier for them to hit your
it's,
extras.
10 and 10.
Okay, outsider, the giant rat trying to attack Yaikzal there. That's a natural 5, so that will hit. Giant rats.
They have advantage because their eyes are closed.
Everything has advantage on all of us.
Okay, that is a 17 to hit you.
So it hits.
Okay. If it meets, it does not beat.
It's
What?
19. Her
19?
armor
Right,
classes-
sorry, I forgot. Yeah.
Oh, you're too
No,
good.
if it beats, it does beat, doesn't it?
Not in this case, no.
Oh, okay.
Because that would normally be a hit, right?
In this rule. Alright.
That is 6 piercing damage as it rips another scale off and tucks it into its fur again. Okay, that brings us to the other rat swarm, which is going to attack Drae. Drae, that is... What's their bonus? I think it's...
They have advantage.
Correct. 16 to hit.
Hits.
8 damage to you. Tearing chunks out of you, scraping across you.
Loses by 7.
Do you have to be able to see what your attack you're reducing? Can you do that with your eyes closed?
Yeah, but you can flicker it on and off.
Yeah, but then they don't have
When
disadvantage.
you or a creature you can see.
Okay,
So I can do it to myself.
you can do it to yourself.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, that brings us to the other giant rat over here. Let's see if he notices. He does. So it is going to take its movement, which is what exactly? Okay, 30 feet, standard. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60 to here. I'm going to make sure this map is up to date. Okay, as you guys see one of the giant rats prowling along this, scurrying towards you guys, that brings us to the Rat King.
What's it? Oh, it's low in the initiative, that one.
Yes.
Heals.
It's going to move towards the edge of this so that it no longer has any cover from you, and is going to attack Berrian. It's going to close its eyes for a straight roll. Berrian, that is a 13 to hit. No, sorry. It's wrong. That is a 17 to hit you.
That hits.
Okay.
My AC is 16.
So it fails.
No, it fails.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It's going to take its second attack at you.
God, how are wizards the best at everything?
That's a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Best at low AC, best at high AC.
Uh,
Sounds like you're so good.
Okay, from the Rat King, that is 10 slashing damage as you feel the claws rip through you, and he just kind of like scrapes the sword under his back foot closer, and he's still like a hamster, like sitting up on their back legs, like.
Yeah, I'm hurting. Lorelei.
Hey, that brings us to Lorelei.
Okay. Yeah, everyone else is doing fine except for stupid Berrian and his stupid problems. Lorelei, the only one on the battlefield with her eyes still open.
Who's Lorelei?
Is gonna try and like squeeze her way through the crowd to land a hand on Berrian and then try and like wiggle her way back.
Yeah, you can move through the swarm and you can move through allies, so you're able to do that. So it's going to take you 50, it's going to take you 25 feet of movement to get there and back. Or you can stop in the swarm.
Probably not gonna stop in the
Okay, so
swarm.
25 movement, you reach your hand out, you manage to touch Berrian, you're using Cure Wounds, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you max it now?
Hmm?
Do you max it now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't concentrate on anything, so.
Oh, no, I thought you just got us at a certain point. You just got max healing.
I don't think so. I think that's just.
Oh, that's not life right there.
Yeah. Let's do a 4th level.
Okay.
Is 14. Ooh, plus 8 plus 7 is 29 plus 5 is 34 points of healing to Berrian.
Okay.
Holy.
Your wounds
Oh, yeah.
healing over from this. That's a lot. You rolled really hot. Do you add something to it? Oh wow, you rolled real hot.
Yeah.
I was like, you're not a life cleric.
Real
As your wounds close over at a rapid pace, and you watch the scrapes, the scratches, the little like kind of festering red lines of cuts just slowly close over from the magic.
Lorelai's going to put her shield away
Okay.
and but if I close my eyes, does my spiritual weapon get disadvantage?
Does not.
Alright, well it's gonna try and poke at the
Rat swarm.
Sure.
Okay, roll to hit.
Say 16.
That will miss.
Okay, and then yeah, she's gonna close her eyes for 6 seconds.
Okay. Berrian, you're up.
All right. The Rat King's beside me.
He is.
Is anybody beside him?
Yes, Yaikzal is.
Okay, so I'm going to swing at the Rat King. Close my eyes for a disadvantage.
Okay.
Does he also have his eyes closed?
Berrian?
The Rat King.
The Rat King?
Like
Yeah, you said he closed his
Yeah, he
eyes.
closed his eyes to attack.
Okay, so it'll be a straight roll.
Okay, well.
True.
It's good one of them was a natural 20. 7.
7.
7 hits.
Okay,
Shroud
Flame Blade.
gone at this point, though.
Yeah, no, Shroud's gone. That don't matter. Too much.
Uh, 6 and 3.
6 and 3 is 9 damage.
9 damage to the Rat King. As you feel the back of your blade thunk against something.
Now hold on. I'm not quite done rolling damage yet.
Oh,
Green Flame Blade.
right, yeah.
2, 5, 7.
So 14 more damage.
Yay.
Magical fire.
Okay, 14 fire damage.
How's he looking?
He is injured at the moment.
The swarm right around me dies from Green Flame Blade damage.
It will take 1 damage. One of the rats will burn away from it.
I will roll then. I thought the other one just died when I did the Green Flame.
One
so-
rat from the swarm died. The swarm can take 1 damage at a time from direct target effects. It's a swarm of rat. You kill one of the rats, which is one.
then I
health
kill
of the
one
swarm.
of the small rats, not the swarm.
Sure, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know that was the way it was, or I would have targeted something else.
As the smaller I'm on the wrong page.
4, 4, 6.
14 damage to. Oh no, sorry, 19 damage to the small rat. Or is there any?
Sorry, you know it's 1 less d8 for the extra fire damage,
No,
right?
it's not. It's the same.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because
It's
you
1
add.
less. Because it starts off
Okay,
just your
sorry.
modifier.
What's adjacent to the Rat King?
Adjacent to the Rat King are 2 swarms and 2 baby rats.
Okay, so one of the baby rats is going to take.
8, 6.
So, sorry, that's still going to be 19 damage.
That exceeds its 1
You
health,
fuck.
so it dies.
Yay, Berrian's doing things.
As the flame leaps and it falls over. Anything else from Berrian? Still have your second attack.
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that.
Straight roll. Alex?
11.
11.
That will miss.
What's his AC?
10.
Oh.
As you swing and just feel it hit nothing as your blow gets slowed through the air. Anything else for Berrian?
Nope, that's it. Actually, you know what? Can I move off in a corner some way?
You could move. You will take an attack of opportunity, but
From who?
the Rat King.
No, I won't. I hit him. Mobility.
Oh yeah, I suppose you will. I mean, you can move through this rat swarm here, which will take you away from him. You'll still be next to another rat swarm, unless you want to keep moving through your brother in another rat swarm.
Sure, I guess.
Okay, how far away do you want to get?
I don't know, like 35 feet.
Okay, so 5, 10.
I know, just 20 feet. Like, put me around the chair so it's inconvenient, easy, or hard for him to get to me.
You're around the corner from the chair.
Sure. So
Which means you don't take an attack of opportunity from the rat swarm, but you're still quite close. You moved 10 feet.
just make him move to get to me. He's also closing his eyes, so he'll have to open them to come get me.
Yes, indeed. As that brings us to this rat swarm here, which the king hisses out something, and it's going to turn and attack Lorelei. That is an 18 to hit.
Did he
Lorelei.
open his eyes?
That hits, so it misses.
Okay. They do not have 2 attacks. As Yaikzal.
I'm gonna go.
Which one attacked you?
Do I
rat
know
swarm.
there's a rat
Oh.
behind me?
I can't hear
There's
you.
3 rat swarms.
I'm talking.
I lost you. I heard. Do I know?
Do I know that there's a rat behind me?
Yes. Yeah. You've been
Okay,
fighting him.
swing at it. Swing at that one.
Okay. Are you keeping your eyes closed?
Yeah.
I forgot to make you do acrobatics checks last time, but it's fine.
Step into the nest if it makes.
Yeah,
sense.
sure. Yeah, if you want to step onto the chair now that he's moved further out there.
Okay. Definitely hits. Because it's a 13.
That will hit.
12.
12.
Yeah, that would hit the giant rat.
Definitely hits.
Got one more. Possibly 2 more with key.
Hits.
What did you get?
Not 20 and a 9.
Total of 9?
14.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Key point. Hits.
2 18.
I got 2 15s, 2 18s. Everything's been over a 5, and I have a +5.
You actually, there are 12 to hit. So if you get an 11 or lower, you're good. So a 6 is as high as you can roll.
It's been higher than that every single time.
You're rolling on the other side of that.
Still rolling bad.
All right, that brings us to Kana, who has dropped her weapon and is going to just blindly attack this group here. A nat 1. She keeps the lower, so that's guaranteed to hit.
It's a crit.
7. What is your strength, Kana?
Pretty good.
She can use Dex. So, no, it's plus strength. Okay, so that is 10, which is 1 damage because it's a rat swarm. And then she's going to attack it again, which will hit again. Which will, I don't know why I'm rolling damage. Will kill another rat.
How's the rat swarm looking?
Great. Okay.
Oh.
Uninjured.
Probably like
Does it look
60
like
of
there
them.
is a killable amount of rats in these?
There's like 20 to 25 rats in these.
Okay.
As Drae, you're up.
So many rounds of combat.
Yeah, I'm going to just count the rats. Be like, nah.
1 attack per round. Or are you up to 2 now?
I'm
with
up to
fighter
2
rolls?
attacks
Yeah,
per
you're
round,
you're right.
but I have yet to hit it, right? So I'm gonna run up under this chair, like not under it,
Yeah,
but
beside
like
it.
over here,
Yep.
and try and like jump and hit him,
Okay.
like over the cover.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Does he get cover from my
He
strike?
does, yeah. He's got half cover. You are at advantage because his eyes are closed.
Well, I close my eyes too.
All right, then roll to hit.
Yeah. Get fucked.
Straight roll.
Want to cast Bane on me?
No.
All right, I'll roll a d4. Fine. God, I hate the DM. It's a natural 20. Gonna hit her again. So then 18.
So you
Natural
leap
18.
to stab down, and you feel it caught, and you're hanging from the chair now, trying to pull your dagger, and you like foot slipping as you get it, and crack your head against the wall as you like fall back, and then go to stab again and feel it just slow down and hit nothing. Two blind idiots swinging at each other. Nobody can. Okay, that brings us to
bonus action. I'm gonna heal.
Okay, this rat is gonna run over and attack Berrian. Yeah, the natural 2 is gonna hit you. So Berrian, you take 1 damage.
Okay.
Why am I being texted a storm? Okay, speaking of storms, this is our next rat swarm.
Not the same word.
It's close enough. Okay, that is this one here, which is going to... It's next to Berrian, so it's going to attack Berrian. That is a 19 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay, as it's clawing over you, and you watch them just sliding off your legs. Their claws should be digging in, and it's just like they're sliding over butter or something. Okay, that brings us to this giant rat, which is going to attack Yaikzal.
Like my scales.
Yaikzal, that is a 13 to hit you.
Hits.
Okay. What do they roll for damage again? Nothing much. 4 damage. As it rips off another scale and shoves it into its fur. You watch one fall out onto the chair. That brings us to the other swarm over here, which is going to move up next to Berrian and attack him as well. Berrian, that is an 8 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You want to roll to see if it hits your duplicates?
Oh yeah, I guess I should probably do that.
So we're on the second one of
I
these
got
now.
it.
11.
Okay, it hits me.
Okay. So that's the swarm. That is 8 damage to you as they hissing and clawing over you. Brings us to the other giant rat, which is going to be able to get up to Lorelei and attack this turn. That is a dirty 20 to hit Lorelei. As it comes leaping through the air, and she just leans sideways as tumbles over in like a front
I'm
somersault.
so happy the curse of Lorelei getting hit by anything extends to rats.
Which brings us to the Rat King, who is not feeling too threatened yet. You can take an attack of opportunity on him as he's going to step over to this corner of the chair.
Yeah. Did he open his eyes to do that?
Yes.
So I have disadvantage.
Yeah, that's true.
It's an 8 to hit.
8 will hit.
Okay.
Woo!
What did you roll?
A natural 3.
Nice.
He takes...
I could cast darkness and just be the one that can't do anything, and then everyone else is forced.
But then your damage also doesn't need a roll. It just happens.
It's actually really good.
It's really good right now.
That is...
Like,
would it just be 1 damage? To my strength?
1d4 if you're doing
Okay.
improvised weapon.
Okay, then that would be... I rolled a 2. 2 damage.
And do you have a plus on your strength modifier?
Nope.
Okay, so 2 damage to the Rat King.
Woo!
Who is going to attack Lorelei.
Does the magic... Well, no. No, I wasn't using my magic dagger anyway, so...
It's a 13 to hit Lorelei.
It hits.
Okay. That is 7 damage to Lorelei. And that is a 3 to hit Lorelei. And 7 damage again. So a total of 14 damage. 2 claw swipes at her. As that brings us to Lorelei.
Okay. Yeah. How are people looking?
I'm okay.
As she opens her eyes to see.
I'm okay.
Okay, yeah, most people are doing decently alright. Yeah, Lorelei's just going to, stab blindly at the giant rat with her dagger.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
15 and a natural 20.
It's gonna miss.
So 15, 22.
Miss.
And that's her one attack she gets.
Okay, Berrian, you are up now, slightly around the corner, and flanked on either side by a swarm of rats.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just step over to the Rat King.
Okay, that's going to take a little bit of work now. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet, and you have to leap up onto the chair to get next to him now.
Sure, I have lots of movement.
I was wrong. He is a medium creature, not a large.
Oh. Okay, that
Just
helps.
a little guy.
There's a little man.
Is anybody beside him?
Yeah, Yaikzal is beside him.
Okay, is any of his enemies beside him, or allies beside him?
There's a rat swarm beside him.
Any of the other big rats or anything?
No.
Alright. Green flame blade. Close my eyes. Are his eyes open?
His eyes are closed.
Okay, so
Yeah, you're flanked. They already have advantage because your eyes are closed.
Oh, you are going to take 2 attacks of opportunity. Forgot about that. A 12 to hit.
hits.
Okay. It is 8 damage.
5.
And a 8 to hit for 8 damage. As the 2 rat swarms reluctantly, you kick your way away
Five
from
damage, you said?
8 and 5.
Okay.
Wait, is that what I said? I thought it was 8 and 8.
You said 8 and 5.
Sure, 13. Go for it.
Okay.
Take your word for it. I forgot the first one. So you kick your way away from the 2 swarms.
Yeah, I'm just
next to the Rat King. Green flame covers your blade
So
as
it
you
hits
swing
him.
towards
I
him.
rolled a 5, so 5.
5 will hit.
Okay. 2, 4, 4,
So 10,
7, 6.
17, 23. 23 damage to the Rat King.
23 damage. Okay. As that will bring him to bloody.
Yay.
And then, so his constitution is high.
2 and 7.
Why are there 2 dice?
It's green flame blade. So
I guess the rat swarm takes.
so 13.
damage.
The rat swarm takes 13
Oh,
damage.
okay, sorry. I thought he was rolling to hit. I was like, he didn't have advantage. Okay, 1 damage to the rat swarm as one of the rats burns away in flame.
Yeah, those rat swarms are deadly as shit.
Yeah, they go from being like oh, it's a rat swarm. It's scarier than a rat. Less
How
scary
many
than
do
a
they
giant
have?
rat.
Like, how much percentage have they taken?
None of them are injured.
Yeah.
How many rats are in the swarm?
20 to 25.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's why I stopped attacking
Okay,
them. Like,
what's that?
that's a 15.
15.
Will miss.
Alright.
As you swing the back of your sword again, hitting nothing this time. That brings us to this rat swarm here. It would attack Berrian, but it has been commanded otherwise. So, Lorelei, that is a 9 to hit.
Plus, I'm up on a big chair.
It is.
I don't...
She is flanked.
No, the rat swarm is inside of her. I'm just trying not to stack tokens.
That hits.
Okay. That is 8 damage. As it just clawing over her, up her dress, biting at her legs. And that brings us to Yaikzal.
I'm gonna
Lorelei's not having fun at all.
bonus. Can I jump down anywhere? To...
Yeah, you could move through Berrian and jump down next to Kana.
Okay. Okay. And I
You are going to take an attack of opportunity from the Rat King.
I just want to see something first because I want everyone to be within 15 feet of me. So I just want to see. So I'm not doing it yet. I'm just seeing because I want to see.
What are you doing, Isaac?
I was rolling in case she does this. So nat 20, so it misses her either way.
Okay.
Crocodile
It only-
rolled normally to hit, right?
Okay. She will jump down.
It's not technically a creature.
She's
You can't even kill him.
she's bonus actioning by his will and casting her darkness.
As this whole thing covered in magical
Like
darkness.
the only person out of it is that one rat at the very end.
Uh-huh, you're right.
She's. I'm gonna use the arm, the little spikies.
Okay.
So it's all 3 of them at the Rat King.
Okay. You do
Have
have
to roll
advantage
for-
on this.
Hmm?
You do have advantage on this.
From
She has to be able to see him to use the arm spikes.
Yeah.
He can't see you.
Oh.
Yeah. Definitely hits.
Okay.
I have to roll for each one though.
Yes. Yeah, there's 3, and you get a +7 to this.
Definitely hits. It's a nat 20.
He does have some cover, so
Well, how much?
Well, the
cover?
first one was 14.
that's a hit.
Yeah. And then the other one was more. And
Yeah.
then this one was also more. So.
Okay. 3 thunks of ice hitting wood. Anything else from Yaikzal? Kana is up, and she punching away at this swarm. That...
Also, Yaikzal has her eyes open
does-
so that she could see who
Sorry,
they think
yeah.
it.
Is Kana by any of the other big rats or different rats?
No, Kana's by the rat swarm next to Lorelei.
Just the rat swarm beside her?
Yeah. Ooh, that one will hit. Okay. 5 damage, 1 damage to the rat swarm. As she's just stomping, punching, sweeping away at this swarm. Drae, you're up.
Okay. Cannot see.
Yeah, you're blinded completely, yeah.
I've surrendered myself for this battle. Because she also needs to keep her eyes
you can
open to
still
see
attack.
who it attacks.
Yeah, but he moved away from me.
So
I don't know
she's
where
just-
anyone is.
She's useless. No.
Well, okay.
Flying blind.
So you can still do things.
Not really. Everything needs sight. Like
Yeah, so you can either try to move back towards where you were before to follow along the wall to try to get sight, or you can blindly go after the Rat King, in which case we'll roll to see what you can...
Sure, I will blindly try and go after the Rat King.
Okay, go ahead and make me a Wisdom or Intelligence check.
It's natural 1.
Okay, as you're like, I'm going after this guy, and you go to climb, and you go to leap, and just forehead meets, like, shooting out part of the armrest. You clobber yourself on it, hit the ground. So you lose 15 feet of movement.
Okay.
You want to try again?
Yeah.
Roll it.
Something else to do? Natural 3.
Okay, as you go to jump, arms over your head as you bloody your elbow against it. As you're just like trying to climb this, trying to jump,
I'm
like
trapped!
scramble. Yeah, you're stuck. It's grown a roof over you. You don't know that you keep jumping like forward every time because the flagstone is like a little uneven here. Probably something you should get fixed in your throne room. Come on. That brings us to the regular rat here. Who at the end of its turn, start of its turn, will die from the darkness because it has 1 health, and you can roll a minimum of 2 damage.
Yep. Yeah.
Yay.
Which brings us to this rat swarm. Please roll damage.
Okay. Well, it only takes 1.
Nope. This hits all the rats, so you get to roll against this
Oh,
health
I
pool.
get it hits every single one.
Mm.
That's good. Wow, like that.
This is so good.
9 damage.
9 damage. That will injure the rat swarm. This one was untouched before this, as darkness
Does
is just...
each rat take 9 damage?
No. No, the swarm has a health pool.
Oh, so it's okay. So it loses 9 if it's 25.
Yes, so
Okay.
9 rats die. Okay, it does get its turn against Yaikzal beside it.
It's blind.
Yaikzal, that
blind.
is a 10 to hit you.
Yeah, it hits.
That is 4 damage. That brings us to this large rat here. Please roll damage against him.
11 damage.
That is enough to kill him. As the darkness just tears through it and it's like pouring out of its eyes. Okay, that brings us to this rat swarm, which is also within it. Please roll damage.
8 damage.
8 damage to the rat swarm. That one untouched, now injured as well. And it is going to come pouring through you and into Berrian's space here and attack Berrian.
Do I get
I'm gonna,
Just get an attack of opportunity?
no, it's still within 5 feet. I'm putting it on the other side just so I'm not stacking tokens. Berrian, that is a 14 to hit you.
It'll hit.
That is 7 damage.
Okay.
That brings us to this outsider rat, which is not within the area of your thing. It's going to attack Lorelei. Lorelei, that's a 21 to hit.
Misses.
As it leaps from the other side, like sliding across, leaps again, sees it's going for the water, and starts like backpedaling as it lands.
Lorelei is very easy to hit. Looks like she is on the ground.
It's weird watching it
like-
leap straight at you, like momentum coming straight at you, and just watching it like deviate around you for no reason. That brings us to the Rat King. Damage, please.
14 damage.
Okay, 14 damage.
7 and a 7.
Okay, as the Rat King, you're the only one who can see this, but just kind of looking about, like trying to see through the darkness. Well, this got incredibly less fun. I guess it's my turn. Time for the easy victory, as he will reach down, grab the blade of his rapier, and pull it from its sheath. You guys see smoke kind of pouring out the edge of this violet guard over it, this brilliant blade, rubies studded into it, as both of you, for the first time ever, see the Violet King's promise.
Oh.
Yeah.
We've been set up this whole time.
Okay.
Fuck.
I have to follow it, don't I?
This is your new battle commander and king.
Except for me.
Except for you. And Lorelei, I believe, is not wearing any of the things, or did she put on the gauntlets?
I knew this was going to happen.
Hang on. I have to... The first creature you meet. So this, I mean, this kind of should have happened automatically because he was attuned to it, right? Like, we don't have to see the...
I waited till he drew the blade.
Okay. Yeah, I was just seeing if it, like, had anything to do with sight. Cool.
As he
Now you guys
pulls
start
this
taking
out, and you hear a command ring out, "My servants, remove yourself from the battle."
Okay. Do we? Or do we wait for our turn?
As you drop your darkness. Lorelei, is she wearing the gauntlets? The bracers?
No.
Okay.
I have an action for that if it's...
As the Rat King is going to turn and attack Lorelei with his rapier.
He's in the... Is she beside him?
She is, yes.
Okay. Is he using his eyes? Does he know she's there?
Yeah, he was
Is
attacking
he
her
keeping
before the
his
darkness
eyes
came.
closed?
He was
He's
attacking
me.
No, he was attacking Lorelei.
Okay.
You left and you just came back. Can't see you. Gonna roll the hits. Okay, that is a 4 to hit you.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. So, flash of light, as you guys can see through the darkness now. Flame jutes out of the hilt towards you as this happens. So that is 9 slashing and 5 fire damage to Lorelei.
Okay.
As he draws across her. And then he's going to make his second attack, which is nat 20.
Aha.
As he goes for another stab, fire flashing towards you, and you feel something just pushing you back as it stops just short of your chest, and you feel the brush of flames against you.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to Lorelei.
Okay. How is the Rat King and how's Berrian
The
looking?
Rat King is bloodied.
How's Berrian looking?
Berrian is bloodied.
Okay.
Barely. I can't say that. Berrian is bloodied.
He is bloodied.
He said remove yourself from the battle.
I'm not his...
She is not wearing anything.
Yeah.
Oh, who is it?
Lorelei.
Oh, I thought it was Drake. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Lorelei is going to... Like, this is low chance, but it's... Whatever. Is going to cast a Word of Radiance. Everything around her has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
You don't. It's 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
11 for the
Oh,
Rat King.
succeeds.
The Rat Swarm got a 13.
Succeeds.
Giant Rat got a 15.
Succeeds. And then her thing's gonna attack. That succeeds. Yeah, that's her turn.
Okay, so Berrian's turn.
Berrian's up.
Berrian's gonna look over at Yaikzal and just be like, "Sorry. Roll me." I have to look at what it is.
she's like dead-eyed. Like, she went from like being there to.
So now you have to tell me how
Following
much
command now.
influence does it have over them? Describe the influence.
He is their sovereign ruler.
Okay, so I can have a king and I can obey him.
Do you guys want to read the effect specifically?
So this is a very important thing. I need you to tell me: is it like where she is under his command, like a zombie,
It says
or
field commander.
field commander? So you would have some of your own.
You are charmed by them and obey their commands to the best of your ability.
Okay, so their commands. So technically, you could still choose to fail a saving throw.
Yeah.
You're not compelled to.
That these effects can be removed with a greater restoration, but not while you are attuned to the armor.
I have to protect the sword, so I can't do anything against him if he's holding
I'm
it.
not. This isn't against him. I'll show you. I'm just going to. I'm like, Yaikzal, trust me. For how long we've been together?
Just quiet.
Just quiet,
okay,
stoic
give me a
silence
second
from
here.
the still like hulking dragonborn there with her icy arm.
She looks scarier now that she's not like on anyone's side.
Just grumbling there.
1 second here.
Time's up.
No, it's not. Just give me a second.
Time's up again.
You could see her like eye.
Do you want me to just rush this? Or
It's
do
been a second each time is the joke I'm making.
All right. Okay. You can make me a wisdom save. But you can choose to fail it if you want.
If it is a charm effect, you cannot choose to fail it.
Why is that?
Because they have been compelled to remove themselves from the battle, and that would hinder them removing themselves from the battle.
It's not removing them from the battle.
If it's a charm effect,
So I'm letting you know my intentions are not to remove them are not to stop them from removing it from fighting. Like so they won't be fighting.
right. All they know is they know your spells, and they know you're casting something with a charm effect, then they will resist it.
They will or
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you have to roll me a wisdom save.
14.
Yeah, you fail. Dominate
Which
person.
succeeds.
Succeeds. They succeed. You succeed when they fail. Saving throws are backwards.
And that it changes immediately. Because it didn't
No.
work like that before.
Yeah.
It did.
It has
Yes.
this
Saving
whole fight.
throws, attacks.
Okay, never mind. That's my turn.
What Lorelei's turn was of just them succeeding. Failing so they succeed.
Which brings us to the rat swarm next to Lorelei. She's going to attack her. Nat 20. So it misses as it's clawing over you, and you just feel the pain stop as they're sliding down her robe. Yaikzal, you're up.
I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
Run across water,
Or you can just like shadow.
I'll
step or
shadow
whatever.
step. I'll shadow step.
Okay, you
If
vanish.
it's
That'll avoid attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, you can do that and reappear over there across and just sit down and watch your companions. As Kana punching at her rat swarm probably hasn't looked up from this yet. That will hit.
On my turn there, Isaac, I do bonus action to gain 2 spell points back.
Okay. So she manages to not hit with one of her attacks. Drae, you're up.
Yeah.
See once again, you have your new command.
So is this like a genie thing where I can do what I want within the bounds of the command, or is it just a
Follow their
general
command
attitude?
to the best of your abilities.
Okay.
So it's not a bad genie type
So,
situation.
but you can read the command how you read it. He said remove yourself from combat. That's the command.
Remove yourself from the battle.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna put his belt bag on.
Okay, where are you going?
And try and jump back across the water.
Okay, go ahead and make your athletics.
It's 23.
That is enough to make it. And they rolled a nat 1, so it would have been great if you had missed. As you leap across and go and sit next to Yaikzal, just lowering your head in fealty to your battle commander. That brings us to this rat swarm that is going to crawl up and attack Kana. That is definitely going to hit. 5, so 10, to Kana. That brings us to the other rat swarm on Berrian. That is a 10 to hit Berrian.
Misses. Oh no, hits. Sorry.
That is 8
Here's your
damage to
thing
Berrian.
up, right?
Oh yeah, I get to roll my.
Like, can I roll to reduce this straight? Because I've been commanded not to.
You've been commanded to remove yourself from battle. That is participating in battle.
Okay, 17.
It's you.
That hits me.
8 damage.
Okay.
Okay, that brings us to the giant rat attacking Lorelei. That is a 15 to hit Lorelei.
Hits.
Okay. That is 4 damage to her. So that brings us to the Rat King, who looks over at Berrian. You see the smirk is like a little lesser. You did commendably, but I suggest you give in, as he's going to cast a spell.
I can see him.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Can I look at the spell?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a history check.
Not an Arcana check?
Whichever one's higher. No, not an Arcana check. This is not an arcane spell. So, a history or religion, whichever's higher.
7.
12.
12. You would recognize this spell. It is...
Oh, hold on, sorry. That would be a 17.
17?
Oh, no, never mind. It would be a 12.
12, okay. Yeah, you recognize this. This is Cure Wounds.
Yeah, the third level, gone.
He is not casting it at 3rd level, so I need you to roll an Arcana check. Not an Arcana check.
Would I be
with your
able to
intelligence.
tell, like, what levels, like, how did this work? Like, I guess we never talked about this, but how would this work to, like, see, to try and guess what level somebody's doing something?
For the most part,
Magic expenditure, or...
For the most part, you have to make your guess.
So it's a guessing game?
Yes.
There's
yeah.
no skill involved?
Not really.
Okay.
So this is a check, which means it's not the Newtonian rule, so add your intelligence modifier.
13.
What did I roll?
A 13.
Oh, 18.
Okay, that is enough. As he brings his hand to himself, and you bring your wand up as it just shatters the holy magic that's gathering on his hand. Well, that's annoying. That is his action. That's not a text spell, so we can do that. As Lorelei, you're up.
Okay. Checks are reversed?
Nope, checks are not reversed.
Okay. Damn.
You said ability checks are not... Oh, they're not
Yeah,
reversed.
ability
Okay.
checks are not reversed.
Okay.
Fortunate for you, as a divine intervention wielding cleric.
We thought we found a loophole. Is it a check?
Yeah.
No, it's a
It's just
percentile roll
yeah,
based on your level.
It's
So it's not a check.
It's not a check.
It's reversed.
Don't think it is.
The
The strong become the weak, and the
you're
weak
weak.
become the
No,
strong.
right? You'd be considered
I'm
10%. You'd
I'm
be considered
weak,
weak.
right?
Yeah.
You'd be considered weak.
No,
and-
call a god's power down here.
Do it.
They're quite powerful.
That's a fair point. But like, they're so much. They're
Do it.
so
Do
powerful.
it. It's interesting. You have a 90% chance of succeeding.
Insight check on the DM.
Sure. Yeah, roll it.
It's a 6. It's low, so I succeed.
You get humor.
This is a check. Use Lorelei's bonus.
26.
26. No, I'm being serious. You have a 90% chance to succeed. I would be supremely interested to see what happens.
Okay.
Oh.
Lorelei, surrounded by rats, is gonna reach out to near. Release my friends from their shackles.
Okay.
It's a 41.
Release my friends from their shackles.
2 legendary items.
Be so sad.
You feel a presence descend. You feel the gaze of Tulnir pierce through whatever distance is between all of you. Looking down, you feel his powers start to coalesce and start to get pulled into some strange sort of miasma that mires his ability as it comes in. You feel the confusion rock across him. What is this that can contend with me? You feel another presence descend as well. Yaikzal, you would feel it most clearly as Arbitrary turns his gaze towards here as well. Yaikzal, you would be the only one able to hear the kind of dry chuckle. Formless. My rules are not so easily broken, boy.
Oh shit.
Lorelei, you'd be the only one to hear, I will do what I can. As both of your attunements immediately end to these magic items, you are still under the charm effect, but a greater restoration can remove it from you.
Okay.
And you feel this sort of miasma, this bit that streaks through, reach them. A sort of chuckle echoes in Yaikzal's head before the last of his force is rocketed out from the plane.
Okay. As Lorelei is gonna... He's 30 feet of movement. That was her action. But she's going to swim across and come over here.
That'll hit.
Okay.
You take 7 damage.
Oh. Hi. Gulp. And then as a bonus action, her spiritual weapon's gonna try and zap the Rat King. That's a 17.
That'll miss. All right. That brings us to Berrian. As you watch Lorelei call down something, you can feel this sort of like force conflicting, congealing through here before it's banished. You get none of the conversation, and you just watch Lorelei dive into the sludge and swim across.
Berrian's just gonna look at the Rat King and be like, quick spell cast fly.
So you rise into the air.
I'm going to attack him twice.
And roll to hit.
Is anyone still by him?
No,
just me.
Kana is within 5 feet of him.
Oh, cool. And who else is by him?
There are 2 rat swarms next to him.
Okay.
8.
Hits.
Man, I've never
I love the Berrian rolls bad.
I've never loved plus nothing modifier more in my life.
It's wild.
I need a D4.
And you can get enough bonuses to make up for just rolling a D4.
Sometimes you need
2,
handicap.
3, 3, 4, 1.
Sometimes you need handicap.
2 and 1 is 3. 3 and 3 is 9.
Sometimes.
4 is 13. 13 damage.
13 damage.
And
Okay.
then you might as well just kill one of the rats in one of the swarms.
Sure.
And then I will attack again.
Okay.
Or anyone... what is adjacent to me?
3 rat swarms and Kana and the Rat King.
3 rat swarms?
Yes,
and
sir.
Okay, I will... I'll just attack the Rat King again.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
You hurt one of the rat.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
9.
9.
Hits.
That's it, eh?
D4 now, yep.
4.
4.
4 damage to the Rat King.
Still technically magical.
Yeah.
Bitch!
And then I'm just going to fly straight up. Because how tall is the chair?
The chair had enough room for Braxton to clear his head.
So easily another
Quite
10,
large.
15 feet.
Yeah, well, so he was huge, so he would have been, like 20 feet. So yeah, you've got like 10, 15 feet above. Yeah.
I go straight up 15 feet.
Okay, as you fly up.
Rat King doesn't
And then
get
I'm
an
going
attack
to
of
move so that
opportunity.
I'm over the Rat King.
All right, I'm going to leave you where you are just so I don't have things piling onto each other. Where's the wings? Thank you. All right. That brings us to Yaikzal, who continues to sit and watch. And we'll begin reattuning to the weapon, which will take an hour.
What? No. Oh,
Yeah,
she's
like
still under
the charm still has.
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah, yeah.
Kaina, beating up the rats. It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. Drae begins reattuning to the weapon as well, which will take an hour. That brings us to this rat swarm. Without Berrian to focus on, it's going to attack Kaina. That will hit.
That takes a lot of damage.
And that is 20 damage to Kaina.
poor Kaina.
The
Oh.
other rat swarm,
She might go down soon. High chance.
not able to reach Berrian, is going to move over. I'm going to put it here and also attack Kaina. That will hit.
Kinda.
4 damage.
More like pain.
More about
Which brings us to the giant rat here, which will also go and attack Kaina, because there's nothing better to do. That'll hit.
I'm sorry.
She's definitely going
4
down
becomes
soon.
8 damage. As Kaina is quite bloodied. Which brings us to the Rat King, looking up at you in the air. Ooh. He is going to cast a spell towards you, Berrian.
Okay.
Are you... go ahead and make me a religion check.
Does it have to be religion or history?
It's religion in this case. I don't think you've cast this, or if you have at least not
matter.
much. Have you rolled hell spells?
16.
It's not called hell spells.
Toll the Dead?
Toll the Dead.
I've not.
Okay, so what did you get?
16.
16.
21.
You would recognize Toll of the Dead is being cast upon you.
I let it happen.
Okay. He is also... You watch as...
If he's doing something else, I will respond.
as the spell hits you, 2 charges flash... I gotta look at this spell.
He would have to expend the charges to cast the spell.
No, he's not casting it through the blade. He's using a secondary effect. I need to look at Toll of the Dead. Okay, so then he's going to use that one, which means... Oh, okay, no, he's going to use that one. So, 2 charges, 2 of the crystals, the, like, rubies, across the guard, flash, and the light kind of fades from them slightly. As he is going to use that to maximize the damage of Toll of the Dead. So you take 24 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
Right.
As 5 of the gems remain glowing on the weapon there.
That's spooky.
Lorelei,
How many of them has he used so far?
2 of the 7.
Okay.
Lorelei, I know what you're casting. Make me a touch attack, please.
Yeah. I was gonna try and hop in the water and go around Drae and try and get to Yaikzal.
Okay. It's not 20, so it misses you. As you swim over, like, moving through sludge. Like, this better be worth it. So you get next to Yaikzal. Go ahead and make me a touch attack, please.
Can I stay under the water or just try to go like slip?
You can close your eyes
Okay.
for disadvantage if you want.
Can I give a recover?
Not really.
Okay.
She's sitting on the edge of this thing.
So 24.
That's above her AC, so that is going to miss as you use 1 use of Greater Restoration, reaching out towards her and just feel it come up slow as some of the sludge like sucks against you and your fingers don't quite reach. You watch the magic like arcing towards her, not quite enough space as the holy energy just fizzles into nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else from Lorelei?
Yeah, I don't think my thing affects. It's not an ability check, right? Doesn't count as one of those.
No. You have your bonus action left to attack with your weapon. Spiritual weapon if you want.
Sure. 20.
That will miss. As Berrian, you're up.
Okay.
Flying in the air there.
Yeah, going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Invisibility. Oh, hold on, sorry.
Are you sure that's wise?
Well, no, because then he can't cast spells on me.
Yeah, that does limit the spells you can cast.
They have to have sight.
Yeah, most spells.
And so this is I had a question about this. Invisibility. Because it says it's dispel magic is object, a person or magical effect. If you can't see the magical effect, it would still be a sight thing, because it's not an AoE attack.
Yeah, I play a little fast in this. I don't like the idea that somebody has to have detect magic on to use dispel magic effectively. So I don't use that. You can dispel magic. As long as you know where the invisible person is, you can target them to dispel the invisibility.
Okay, but if I moved...
Yeah, as long as they can't target you, you're fine. Yeah. They can't just be like, the invisibility somewhere in this room, right? They have to know where you are to use it on you, but they don't have to be able to see you to do it.
Okay. I summon my shadow as my action.
Okay.
Right beside the Rat King. And I'm going to tell it, look away. And it's going to look away. So it has disadvantage on its attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
6.
That would hit anyways.
13.
Does I believe it's a 10.
A 10 will miss.
Miss?
That is the Rat King's AC.
Okay. Berrian is going to fly somewhere around the corner where he would have... Where can I get in 60 feet to tuck myself out of the way somewhere?
With 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet, you can tuck yourself completely around a corner.
Okay. In a way that he couldn't get around to me.
I mean, you're in the air, so... But he can move around a corner just like anybody else.
Sure.
You could move further if you wanted.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Could he get up to me with his sight?
He cannot see you. You're around a corner.
I'm talking about if he moved.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
How much more would I have to move so that he could? See?
I don't think you have enough movement to go anywhere that he can't get a sight line on you with. Because it's a lot of straight lines down this tunnel. You've gone into an alcove in this, like a larger alcove.
I'll just stay above him.
Okay. So you stay there.
Wait.
Right.
A touch attack.
Mm-hmm.
Like a spell attack roll, or just to touch them?
So touch attack. So it would have been like an unarmed attack.
Okay, because that would have been a.
What?
Oh, it would have been an 18.
Yaikzal, what's your AC? 19?
19.
Hand reaches out. You see the spell fading from your grasp. You manage to get just that last bit. Your hand touches. The magic takes hold. You are freed from the compulsion to follow him as your leader. You drop the gloves immediately.
Sad.
Okay, that brings us to this rat
We
swarm.
need you.
I know, but the gloves are the only way I do anything, so I just do nothing again.
Going to attack Kana. That's going to hit.
Oh, sorry, I do bonus action to get 2 spell
I guess
points
I
back
could
again.
just
And
distract
that is
them
20
from
more
attacking.
damage to Kana, who is crippled.
Does she have the presence of mind to retreat?
Probably.
Okay, just checking.
As that brings us to Yaikzal.
I guess I go over. Shadow step again.
You can still cast... oh no, that doesn't.
So doing 20 to hit you, which means it will miss you. Oh, you're shadow stepping, so it doesn't even need to roll. As you appear over next to these 2 swarms of rats, 2 gloves left behind.
Actually, I would go beyond Jerrigan.
Sure, yeah. You have sightline on that, so you can appear up next to the Rat King on his throne. Berrian's throne. Drae's throne, actually, but he's been borrowing it.
Yeah.
Can I go
Yeah.
to grab the weapon from him?
No.
Yeah.
He is an experienced enough wielder that you're not going to be able to get his weapon from him.
Thought he wasn't good. We thought he wasn't strong, huh?
Yeah, isn't he an idiot, an absolute buffoon who relies on this rule?
Yeah.
Treasures
I do
his
nothing. I just roll too high anyways, so it's whatever.
Well,
My gloves were the only way I did anything.
That's not true. You've got some hits. He's bloodied. You might as well roll.
you can still do damage.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Isn't the con save for your breath weapon real low?
It's 15.
And he's
They've
sucks
been
at
rolling
everything.
below that consistently.
Yeah, he hasn't rolled above 10 on a saving throw. So.
7.
Hits.
Yeah! Fuck him up,
He's hard to hit for all of you. So you,
I know, but it's just like a useless fight. It was 6 damage.
6
Did you
damage.
do your right as well?
Yeah, so it's 6. Nat 1.
Hello?
That's a crit.
So do I double it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you max.
Yes. Sorry, I'm doing D&D right now. Can I talk to you in a
So
bit?
whatever you rolled plus 12.
I don't know.
20 damage.
20 damage.
I would have to look it up. Brody has
brings him to
his.
crippled.
And I can't do anything else.
Okay. That brings us to Kana, who's like, okay, I give up!
Sorry, I have to deal with this.
And the Rat King kind of, you hear him like chittering to the rats around him, who will ignore Kana as she
Just
moves
give me a
over to
second.
here. That brings us to Drae, who sits there, stoically as he is. That brings us to this swarm here. Is going to... What is that? Oh, that's that rat. No, that's a swarm. Okay, so this one's gonna crawl up next to Yaikzal
What?
and attack Yaikzal as you are
What'd
being
you say?
swarmed by rats. That's an 18
Bro?
to hit. Wait, no, do they have a bonus? Is the swarm?
Brody?
They do. That's a dirty 20 to hit you.
So it doesn't.
It misses.
By 1.
That brings us to the other swarm, which also has nothing better to do but attack Yaikzal. That is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
17?
Yeah, it's below
Misses.
my armor class. It's below my
Oh,
armor
yeah,
class.
never mind.
Yeah.
That is 9 piercing damage to you.
Or I can-
Brings us to this giant rat,
It's gonna attack me.
also going to attack you.
It's great.
That is a
crazy.
15 to
I'm
hit.
Kana's spot now.
Yeah,
And
but
then
you're
it's
not taking
5
double
damage.
and
Yeah,
you
that's
have
true.
a lot of
5
health
damage.
I can give to you.
Which brings us to
I'd
the
prefer
Rat
either
King.
one, honestly.
Who, seeing Berrian up there, is going to cast another spell towards you.
I'm watching the gems.
It's the same spell as last time.
Yeah, counter spell. 3rd level.
Okay.
Gone.
As the spell vanishes before it can reach you. Grins a little.
How's Berrian looking?
I can do this one all day.
Bloodied. Oh no. Yeah, bloodied.
Lorelei, you're up.
Okay.
You take 7 damage as the jaws bite into you and you're like smacking it off you as best you
Fuck
can.
off.
just fuck off, like beating this crocodile head till it like retreats in the water. You see the eyes just glaring as it goes back. Definitely getting ready for another charge.
Yeah. Okay. Trey, just hang tight. She's gonna come back here.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast.
Hey, bro. Did you talk to him?
Did.
Do you have it?
Don't have an up-to-date one. I never took a picture, so apparently I
Casting?
have one.
Casting. Word of Radiance. Everyone around her makes a con save.
Con save. Okay, Rat King got a 13. Big Rat got a 6.
Brody.
3, a 19.
Fails.
Okay, and a 9.
Okay.
Yeah, this you get to roll damage against the rat swarm.
Pharmacy.
This is area damage, right?
Okay.
Can you tell me? Just text
At
me.
the point where I'm starting to get angry.
20
I
psychic
don't wanna
damage.
fucking
That
stop it.
destroys the rat swarm.
It's
As all of them are like hunkered down, avoiding this, and one you just watch radiance rip over it, and there's just a pile of rat corpses left. Falling off of Yaikzal like a rain. Like she's being cleaned by something. Something's taken like an invisible scrubber and ripped some of the rats off her. That was 15 attacks on those rats, basically.
20.
Well, they had 15 left.
Okay.
What did you do?
Is Lorelei just kind of smiles, yeah, a little bit.
Still covered in 2 swarms of rats.
And then is it gonna launch a
Sorry,
second level
I have to
healing
step
word
off.
at Berrian?
That's 2 leveled spells?
Nope.
Oh, Word of Radiance is...
It's a
Okay.
cantrip.
Healing word towards Berrian.
I have to deal.
We'll
Yeah, that's
we'll
alright.
deal with that when he comes back.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like there's we talked about the benefits of having like our crowd here being at his house.
It is.
But it's also he's at his house, which means if stuff comes up, he has to deal with it.
Yup.
So we'll take a wee break and just chat at you until he gets back, or sit in awkward silence, whatever is our preference.
I like both.
You got it at 20.
Not one. Of all the times to get now, like I get so many times. I've gotten over 5 nat 20s tonight that I could have used.
Yeah. This has been an exceptional night of rolling.
I think the world knows that you have bad luck, whether that mean high or
I
low
haven't
numbers.
rolled well in weeks.
It knows that you roll poorly. Not high, not low, poorly.
Yeah, just bad.
Yeah.
I'm just not allowed to roll well.
But you got it at 20. That was decent damage.
That was You did
Berrian
more
is
damage
the-
than both of my characters combined
Yeah.
for that one attack.
Berrian's the only one who's been able to hit this thing
Yeah.
at all reliably because he's the wizard who can get like no bonus
Would
on his attack.
Would my breath attack, if it hit, attack more than one with a swarm because it's a cone?
Yeah, you would roll damage against the swarm.
Well, you didn't. Oh, right, they succeeded on their save against Spirit Guardians.
So Kelly is going through our past messages because we've known each other for many a year. And she pulled up a drawing that I made for my friend Brandon because she saved all of them. And God, what was I on?
I feel you looking back at my like 10th to 12th grade art, or even my like I lost my 7 to 9, but
It was. Yeah, no, it was a drawing for someone that was demented, so it's also very demented. And
oh.
I don't like it's funny, and now I'm scrolling through because I want to look back at what we said because she sent it and it was from 2017.
I bet there's some pretty sus things from Kelly. I've seen the way she operates.
She's gotten worse.
She's
As
gotten
years
worse?
gone, yeah. You guys,
You think it would soften with age?
you guys don't know any. Like, she wasn't that bad.
Oh.
Like, I know that there's gonna be a lot of Undertale in there because that's how we met, through Undertale.
Did you play Undertale?
I never played any video game, but I knew everything about it.
Oh.
It's how most games still work for me because I don't want to play the game, I just want to learn the lore. And so there's many a game, they'd be like, hey, what's this? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, you played it? I'm like, no.
I dated, so Kennedy and me, the one who made my Rat King token, dated for a while and ended that friends. As you can see, I'm still commissioning her art pieces. Like, she also drew my world map, or my Andretica map, and she was super into Undertale and had beaten it, I think, more than, like, it had done a few, like, optional, like, mercy clears and stuff. So I heard all about Undertale, and not in, like, a sort of, like, reading the wiki, like, get a sense for it, in the most disjointed way. She's like, oh, I love him! He does this, and this, and this, and so I have, like, pieces about characters without, like, a good idea of the overall storyline. I just know we love the mom lady. And Sam's.
Laura,
So figure it out.
her name's something L. Toriel.
Toria, yes, the mom, yeah. Oh, no.
Oh.
Danny caught the chair.
There's no room anymore.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay, do we what I'm
healing
sorry
wording
guys, I
you.
had to deal with
No, it's okay. We paused. It's all right. It's the danger of doing things in somebody's house.
Yeah.
So you're getting a healing word.
One day.
We'll
Yeah,
have our
how
own
much was
space.
it?
He's still rolling.
I healed you for 10.
Okay, alright.
And health, as Berrian, you're up, flying in the air still.
Okay, so I'm going to quicken spell invisibility.
Okay. So you vanish from sight.
And then my dude is going to attack again.
Oh, I forgot he was there. That's who it was.
Yeah, dude.
So disadvantage because he's averting his gaze.
3 and 11.
Does a 7 hit?
A 7 does hit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Fuck you.
So this is where his low stats are gonna fuck him.
1.
He loses 1 strength.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that kind of helps.
That does help him. Yeah, that puts
Except
him to an even
he
number.
does less
He has
damage.
low strength.
Yeah.
So
So he has an easier time
and
hitting.
also,
And if he goes to 0 strength, he dies.
where am I? Can you kind of describe the room to me a little bit?
So there's the Rat King on the chair, Yaikzal right below him, also on the chair. There's your shadow guy beside Yaikzal diagonally
I'm
from
on the
him.
chair.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And then there's you 15 feet in the air in the only spot there's no people there.
Okay. I'm
the
going
fourth
to
square.
quietly glide in a direction. I've picked the direction,
Okay.
so there's no sound.
Make a stealth check.
Oh, absolutely. With advantage. Because checks aren't effective.
You are correct.
18, 13.
Tons.
I need to know.
Like 28.
Okay.
Checks aren't affected for him either, are they?
They are not. So, dirty 20. So you succeed as you glide away from your position there.
Yeah, so he now doesn't know where I am.
That brings us to this outsider swarm. He's going to hiss at them, and it is going to attack your shadow. That is a 4 to hit your shadow.
That'll hit.
Jesus.
Increase the damage. The swarm is attacking the shadow?
The swarm, yeah. That is 7 damage to your shadow.
Okay, so it's still good.
As Yaikzal, you're up.
Punch at him.
Oh yeah.
It's still bad. It's with disadvantage, right? Because I'm closing my eyes.
Yes, with disadvantage.
Yes, because he has his eyes
That was
open.
a
'cause
10,
Berrian.
so it doesn't hit.
That'll miss.
You could bend luck in reverse.
I don't have bend luck.
Oh, okay. You're...
Yeah, wrong character.
8.
8 will hit.
10 damage.
Woo! 10 damage.
+1 because of your.
Yeah?
11 damage.
This is Rat King, right?
This is Rat King.
Okay.
Okay, again.
How's he looking now?
He's crippled.
Okay.
Definitely doesn't
I
hit.
fight through my friends because none of my characters can do
That
anything.
one didn't hit, so I'm
Okay.
flurry of blows.
Key point for your last attack.
No.
Okay.
So it's fine. It was a good run. It was a good one.
I'm gonna leave Kana in for now, but she's sitting out. Drae is sitting out as well. That brings us to another rat swarm, also going to attack our fair friend here. That is a 4 as well.
Hits.
Is it me?
No, this is at the shadow. That is 10 damage to the shadow.
That'll kill it.
That brings us to the giant rat that is attacking you. Actually, Lorelei's back. It's gonna go attack Lorelei.
Hi.
Lorelei, that is a 13 to hit.
That hits.
I think I'm using the right. Yeah, I am. That is 3 damage.
Ouch.
Which brings us to the Rat King, who is going to cast a spell on himself.
You have 3rd levels.
I have lots of levels. I haven't been casting anything.
Good.
What's he casting?
Make me a history check.
History or
last time
religion?
to
he
you.
tried to cast Cure Wounds on himself. 14.
Okay, do I see 19? Do I see a gem go out?
No gem going out. You recognize the spell. This is heal.
Oh. Okay. I do recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
And is that 7th level?
6th.
6th. I have a 6th level. 6th level gone.
Okay. As you cast reappearing, where are you? Visibility
Hold
ends
on,
when you
hold on,
cast
hold
a
on,
spell.
hold on. Is it a spell that attacks?
No, this is a spell on himself.
Yeah, if you cast a spell.
If you cast a spell, invisibility ends.
Yeah, that's fine.
Where are you?
Huh?
Where are you?
I was 15 feet in a direction. It didn't really matter. He would have to roll to find me.
There we go. I'll put you over there.
I'm still within...
Yeah. Okay, you flying over there as...
I am going to be 65 feet from him.
65 instead of
Just
15?
out of 65.
Well, no, you have to be within 60 to counter.
Okay, yeah, counterspell would fail then.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Sure.
That's also too late to decide that. On your turn, you said you moved 15 feet, so you were too late to change your movement.
Sure, I'll do whatever, yeah.
Okay, that is the Rat King's attack. As Lorelei, you're up.
Okay. Well, Berrian got a little health back. How's Yaikzal looking?
Barely like she's injured, but
She's
that's
injured. Okay.
so just heal him again.
Well, she is going to Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Everyone has to con save.
11 for the rat beside you. Natural 20 for the Rat King.
Oh, fails.
Fails.
Get fucked, Mr. Rat.
10 for the swarm. And that's the only swarm there.
16 points of psychic damage.
16 points of psychic damage as looking for Berrian as this fails and then spotting me like glares up at Berrian as you blast him with this word of radiance.
And then as he recoils the eyeballs, tries to zap him.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
It's a 19.
We miss.
There's a 5% chance to hit.
As Berrian, you're up.
Baron's gonna fly down. Ah!
Okay.
Close his eyes.
Okay, as you dive for him.
And he had his eyes open to cast that spell.
Uh-huh.
So, disadvantage.
Natural 20 and a 15.
15.
Hits.
Okay, so that was a green flame blade. So that'll miss. And then I'll roll my second attack.
10 and a 2.
2.
Hits.
Hits.
And number that is 1.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Fly back up.
Okay, you will take an attack of opportunity.
No, I won't.
Oh yeah.
I flew down straight on top of him.
Yeah, but there's rats. There's 2 rat swarms that are on top of Yaikzal.
But I'm not adjacent to them.
Yeah, you are. You're,
Yes, you are.
you're within 5 feet
Yeah,
diagonally.
they're both on Yaikzal.
Of things adjacent to a thing.
So you will take 2 attacks
Like
of
we've done
opportunity.
that. We've benefited from that.
Okay.
At least Lorelei.
Nat
has.
20
Misses.
and a 2.
Been rolling a lot of crits. Which is about the average.
I've been rolling a lot of crits tonight and not a lot of natural ones. That is 10 damage to you as the swarm
So, the
bites into
normal.
you.
You should have seen this coming.
Okay.
Okay, and you're flying up or also back again?
Wow, flying back up.
Okay. Also, they would have had advantage because your eyes were closed. Didn't help. Got another nat 20 and a 17.
The second group?
Yeah, it was disadvantage, so they were fine.
And a 17.
No. I rolled. So the first one was a nat 20, 17, and then the second one would have been a 2 nat 20. Is how that worked out. Okay, the rat swarm is going to attack Yaikzal.
They would have missed.
No, they keep the 2.
No, they don't. It's
They have
disadvantage.
advantage, not
I'm
disadvantage.
sorry, advantage. So he missed that attack
Right, they had advantage on the roll. 'cause
against me because
Oh.
I have my eyes closed.
You're right.
So that misses. I back down. I
Take no damage.
No damage.
This fight would have been brutal if it was normal.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. That brings us to the rats attacking Yaikzal. I don't know why I rolled with advantage. That was a dirty 20 to hit you.
No.
Which brings us to Yaikzal.
Okay, I'm gonna punch at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit.
Oh, I have something interesting.
Mm.
When it's Dre's turn. Or Lorelei. You have Bane, right?
I do
Nope.
apologize.
No, doesn't hit.
Okay.
What Bane?
Yeah.
I apologize.
That's fine.
Doesn't hit.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Move the sword to you or no?
2 swings, just the world slowing every
9!
punch. That
Does
hits.
hit.
No worries, man.
9 damage.
Plus 1.
Woo!
Oh, 10 damage.
10 damage.
God, ich hast du sie her!
Again.
Okay.
Hits. It's 9 again.
Okay.
7 damage.
Plus 1.
8 damage. We missed it on 3 damage.
Slamming
from my
into
plus
him
one.
again.
Yeah, we missed it on 3 damage. from my
That
plus
brings us
one.
to the rat swarm, also on Yaikzal. Yaikzal, that's a 13 to hit you.
Yep.
Yerp.
Yerp.
9 damage to you.
It's like the one of those auction shows.
The giant rat attacking Lorelei with a 11 to hit
Hits.
for 4 damage.
Ouch.
And the Rat King, who is going to cast another spell on himself as he heals up for 70 health. Berrian with his eyes closed, unable to do anything about this.
I can't open my... Like, I would have known he's casting spells. This is another
You
round.
ran up to attack him, kept your eyes closed to run away from the rats. All of this happening
And then
in
when
6
I
seconds.
turn around to go back up...
All of this happening within 6 seconds. If you close your eyes to benefit from it.
Okay. How much does he heal?
70.
That is his action. As Lorelei, you're up. Seeing Berrian still flying away at this time, the Rat King grinning as he and closes many of his wounds. As he is back to bloodied.
It's not that hard as I'm gonna heal myself for 70.
For 70? Okay. As he's going to shake his tail. One of the bands on it is going to crumble to ash. He needs to roll for this. 15.
It's a 6 level
Fails.
spell.
As your heal goes off, you feel something shoot towards it from the band as you manage to heal back your health. Berrian. You have your bonus action still.
29.
Misses. As Berrian, you're up, turning around, seeing the healing magic start to knit his wounds together.
Yeah, so going to open the old eyes. Action, use my sword's thing, summon a shade beside him.
Yay!
Disadvantage.
Don't you already have a shade next to it?
It died.
Yes.
Oh. 2 and a 9.
Does a 6 hit?
6 hits.
Alright.
Drain is stupid strength.
Oh, and I didn't do the other damage to it before. I am going to roll for the damage for the other hit I did on it as well.
I missed some stuff on you guys, so you can just leave it.
Yeah, I've missed stuff too.
You missed it, I've missed some stuff and left it without going back. So
Okay.
I'll ask for the same from you.
4 and a 6.
So 10 necrotic damage.
10 necrotic damage.
And
1.
he loses another 1 to his strength.
God!
Fucking roll better than a 1.
Right.
How strong does he look?
Not very. As that brings us to another rat swarm, which is going to go off of you and pile onto Lorelei. You may take an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Okay.
Over there.
Was
hit.
here, okay.
That did not sound like fear.
That sounded not like fear.
What did you get?
No, good.
Okay. That is 10 damage to Lorelei. As
Gross.
Yaikzal, you're up.
Ow.
I'm going to move it over here just so it's a little more clear. Yaikzal.
I'm gonna punt. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
No, they're not. No one's near me again anymore for the cone. Just punch him.
Roll to hit. Are you cussing out your dice?
It's working. 8.
8 will hit.
6 damage.
Okay. You managed to land another solid blow on him by missing. Did you say I fucked your mom to your dice?
7.
That'll hit. This is glorious.
Don't forget your plus
Although it might not
ones.
be worth it if they
Oh.
decide to extend the curse on you into
It was
infinity.
+1 damage to the other one.
Sure, add it to this one.
Because it's still my turn.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
11.
I'll allow it.
This is 10 to hit.
Oh, yeah, 10
No,
damage.
10
so
damage.
plus an extra 1.
Okay.
Beginning of this.
And again.
Is this a key point?
These are 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still key pointing.
Mm.
So, I'm not sad your grandma died. Yes! Hits!
I'm just worried they're gonna curse you forever now. You're like, yeah, my luck was gonna get better, and then I had that one day.
It wouldn't be anything I'm not used to. It wouldn't be anything I'm not used
Yeah.
to.
This is what happened to Wheaton. This is how Will Wheaton got his curse. Somebody in his family did this against some non-Newtonian monsters.
11 damage.
11 damage.
12 damage. And then 1 more attack.
Okay.
Can we get an emote that's like a dice in a jail or a dice in an orange jumpsuit?
Just you can see the one poking out of like the collar line.
I hope your pillow's warm.
I missed that one. I'm sad.
It hits. I said I hope your pillow's warm.
Damage. Holy crap.
It's working. I am not upset about it.
Sure.
Do you want to stun
5
on any of them?
damage.
Plus 1.
6 damage, and I'm sending the last one.
Just, why not, you know?
5. 5.
Succeeds.
Succeeds.
Just because if he rolls hot on any of them, it saves spells.
That brings us to the other rat swarm that is going to go over to Lorelei. Now, because you've gone, you can take an opportunity attack on this one as well.
Okay, I will.
I hate rats.
Glad your dad walked out on you.
Oh, fuck.
10.
Okay.
10 to
I'll
hit.
make this person.
10 will miss.
Too far.
That is a 4 to hit Lorelei. You take 7 damage.
Ah, fuck.
Brings us to the giant rat. That's a 7 to hit Lorelei.
Hits.
And 6 damage.
This is a fight that never ends.
Rat King is going to turn, glare at you, Berrian, and then shout over, "Do something about him," to Drae.
Okay.
And then
Dre's not attuned to the thing, though.
is not. You are still under the charm effect. You have
Oh,
not
okay.
been removed from it.
Okay, and so we can still be
So you
given
have
new
the
commands.
armor, like you have armor, but you cannot use the armor's abilities.
Yeah, it's not attuned to it.
Okay, and then that is a 7 to hit your shadow.
This is, a 7? Hits
Big
it.
spell slot.
Okay.
Shadow's really not something you like, hey?
That is 10 regular 6 fire.
Yeah, dead.
Does it have 19 health?
Shatters.
I don't know, that's the thing.
There
I
goes
thought-
the laptop.
I think it has
You could check.
12.
You could check for me, that'd be great.
It died.
Shadow. It has
12.
16 health.
Oh,
Still works.
so it's
Exactly
still
died.
dead. And what's its bonus to hit with its attack? +4?
The shadow rolls with a +4 to hits, and 2d6 plus 2 on a hit.
Oh, 2d6 +2?
Yes.
It's a while.
As that brings us back to Lorelei.
Lorelei.
Lorelei now covered in 2 rat swarms.
Word of Radiance.
Okay. 4, 7, 9, 8.
Oh my god, can you roll above a 10?
I cannot.
Holy shit.
I cannot.
And then 22 with the Rat King.
Okay, that will miss. As Berrian, we're back to you.
Shade.
Summoning your shadow once again.
Look away. Disadvantage.
Okay, it's a 20 and an 8.
It's a 12 hit.
12 misses.
Like, its AC, would it hit if it wasn't the stupid rule?
Yeah, its AC is 10.
Okay, so it would miss then.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Rat Swarm, which is gonna keep on Lorelei. 14 to hit.
Hits.
10 damage to her. As Yaikzal, you're up once
They're
again.
rolling with advantage, correct?
They are not. Nope.
Yeah, she has her eyes closed.
Oh. Lower.
Okay.
Okay.
There was another one there. 2 attacked her, right?
No, that was just one.
Okay. This was like a -8.
Natural life!
Hey!
Crit.
Ooh, ooh, ah. 21 damage. Well, 22.
Yeah, you did it.
22 damage to
I
the
rolled an
crippled Rat King.
I rolled an 8. So
You have just like you single-handedly removed his
You
heel.
are single-handedly beating this thing. Yeah.
How's he looking now?
Crippled.
Okay.
Okay. You're so lovely. Fuck. God.
No,
I knew it was a mistake.
yeah.
Bullying is
You
the
were
only
trying to
option.
manipulate it.
Bullying
You
is
can
the
tell.
Positive.
Too much gaslight girl boss.
This is when we need Seda to give my shadow another attack. That ability could be so broken.
No.
Okay.
So I have 2 more. No, one more.
One more. If you spend a key point.
Of course I'm spending.
Of course I'm spending a key point. What are you, stupid? What are you, a rat? Got a rat brain?
Quite okay. 9.
A 9 will hit.
I rolled an 8 again! 10 damage.
And
11 damage.
Jesus Christ. Alright, that's your last one you get to tell her? From now on it's on to you. I'm tired of adding the extra 1 every time.
You could do this. I believe in you.
I don't believe in myself.
So when we say...
Drae, you're up.
I'll just do this.
Okay. Stop my brother?
Mm-hmm.
He's in the air. What do you want me to do, dude? Gonna... Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. But it's so... Pretty sure it's a... God.
To the best of your abilities.
To the best of my ability, hey? I don't fucking know. Is that jumpable?
I'm high.
Not really.
Okay. Spells. I'll have to look this one up because it's not actually.
You know what?
D&D
Hit me with Bane.
Don't you do it! Don't you bane me!
I don't resist? Good, you failed. So, no bane.
Yeah, honestly, you're not invisible.
No.
Okay, well this is kind of dumb, but I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on Berrian and try and blink him 90 feet down the tunnel.
Okay.
Constitution.
Make a Constitution save. It says the target can choose to fail, which means they can choose to succeed and not get moved. In theory, so they can. I don't know. It's a 5.
It's a 6.
Succeeds.
Yup.
As you try to shift him and find yourself unable to hurl your brother.
Try and pull him down
Okay.
telekinetically. Make a strength saving throw.
Is it a saving throw?
Yep.
Okay.
19.
Oh, wow.
You get pulled 5 feet towards,
Rat King.
towards, Drae.
Oh, sorry, which direction? Vertical or horizontal?
Away from the Rat King.
Okay,
like
so I
to
get pulled 5 feet horizontal. Away from the Rat King.
Diagonal.
Yeah.
Well, that would be 10 feet.
It's like a...
No, every second.
You guys are like in a
Wait,
straight line.
If he...
Sure, move me wherever you think I should be.
Oh yeah, if you fail, do you succeed? Because he failed.
He succeeded.
You succeeded on the
19,
strength
yeah.
save, so
Yeah, so I failed.
Okay, anything else, Drae?
Now is he in jump range?
Oh, and is that a strength check or a strength save? Check that for me.
What's your strength?
Save.
Okay.
What's your strength?
It's only a 10 right now because I don't have my belt on.
You put
on your belt. You said you
Oh,
put it
I
back
put on my belt? Then it's 21.
It's reachable. It's tough, but it's reachable.
Well, I mean, I
Reachable.
have movement.
The chair's 10 feet, and I'm 15 feet.
No,
above
the chair's like 5 feet tall, and you're now 10 feet above it.
Isn't Drae across the river still?
Yes.
Oh, he means
But he-
jump there. I thought.
I like jump and grab Berrian.
It's a difficult jump.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I've been ordered. Best of my ability. It's a natural 20.
Okay, that was the jump.
As you grab onto Berrian.
That was the jump. Through the athletics check.
Do you have an action left?
No.
Then you should be saving this for
Okay,
sometime
well-
you can grab onto.
Okay, well, I had movement, and before
Yeah,
it's been movement to jump.
You need an action left to try to grapple.
Okay, then never mind.
We'll move that to next time, if he's still within range.
Yeah.
Uh,
He looks at you menacingly, and you have feeling like it might be a really good jump coming up.
Swarm. That's a 17 to hit Lorelei.
Misses. Like,
Meets
would
your
hit,
AC?
so misses.
Okay.
Beats my AC.
Giant rat. That's a 22 to hit Lorelei.
Also misses.
Which brings us to the Rat King.
This is off.
Looking over the group of you is going to take his weapon, drop it in its sheath. Welcome me surprised. And put it down and lay down on his seat. You are victorious.
Do we get the sword?
Drae jumps on Berrian.
No, stop that as you're hanging from your brother's feet. Like, oh!
I'm gonna acrobatics check to get out of the way and drop him into the crock water.
Athletics and acrobatics.
No, crock water is the next product. No. Athletics
I'm
check?
tired of getting fed a crock.
I
of
also
shit.
feel like this music, the victory music, is appropriate.
No. Why?
What I get?
So 4.
I rolled a 4.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's a hefty 13.
Natural 1.
Okay. So yeah, into the crock water.
You take 4 damage as you. Oh, I forgot to roll to hit you. You take 4 damage too.
I take no damage.
Because you're holding the crock there, released from the compulsion by him as he's laying across his seat. Well,
Fuck you.
Can I pet you? You look so soft.
No, that's how we.
you may approach the king.
I'm standing next to him.
Pushes his head towards you. Very soft, very well groomed, very well kept. This sort of luxurious, like thick coat of fur over the rat. All of the rats here are very clean, not like the oily, like grimy thing you would expect
That's
from the
the time
sewer.
of her life petting him when he's so soft.
Insight check to see if Yaikzal has become charmed and wants to be his slave forever.
Okay.
From Lorelei. 26.
She is not. Unless the fur has done it for you. You'd have to tell me, I guess.
9.
14 to see how hurt strength-wise he is.
I mean, he's
soft.
a little weaker than his already before weak. He's not like barely holding himself up.
Like a 6 or a 4.
If you had to put it on a number scale.
He's at 5.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you rolled on like 4s on those d4s, he would have been just fucking dead.
Yeah.
Lucky.
God.
Yeah, he started with a 7. That was too turnable, feasibly.
If I could roll.
Heading over and
All right. Berrian's gonna like float down and. Okay, are we done here?
yes, I suppose it's
Get out of my sewer.
All right.
time to relinquish this rather uncomfortable seat.
Yeah, I agree. It's too large.
And would you like my gift to you in coin or mixed items?
25 magic items? It's
Mixed.
happening? It's
Mixed.
Oh my god. Yeah!
We've been waiting. Mixed.
Very well.
You can put the list in Discord. It'll be a lot to go through.
I will have them
delivered to you. As promised, girls, as you see the girls, like, checking around the corner and coming out.
2 of them or 3?
All 3 of them are, like, peeking around the corner, but the one girl's, like, keeping much further back. It appears you've been won. Enjoy your adventures. Our time together has been most enjoyable.
I only took one of them.
I took all of them.
Nope.
Yeah.
That wanted to go.
Yeah, which was one of them.
Yeah,
thought
only
two-
No,
one.
you said 2.
Two of them
No,
wanted to
only
go.
one of them wanted to go.
One of
No.
them stayed because the other one was too scared, and the too scared one, like, one said I'll do whatever she does, and the too scared one didn't want to leave.
Yeah, like those 2 were staying.
So one was an absolute no, and the other one was I'm staying with her, and then one was I'm down for the adventure.
The sleepy one.
The drug.
The drug one. As she approached, darling, and he's gonna go onto his tail and start just
As I agree.
pulling off rings until he gets to a nice ruby one, a parting gift, and push it onto her, and it just goes on as a bracelet as he's gonna put all his rings back and like count through them. Yes, very good. Yes.
Holy fuck.
Well then, I shall have all that delivered. I shall take my sewers away. I must say I'm quite surprised you
Dre's
managed
gonna
to turn
try
out
and cast
victorious.
Charm Person on the one that's too nervous to leave.
Okay. Are you visibly casting a spell?
It's gonna try and make it subtle,
Go ahead and what type of components does this have?
verbal and somatic. It's like, come on, don't you? It'll be way cleaner. Come on,
As
come on.
your as you're casting this, you hear cut that out as you stop immediately.
Drae.
You take my knife. Cut out my heart.
Do we get our...
Did not specify what that was.
I'm gonna lean to him. I'm like, honestly, it's probably a good thing that you're leaving here. I don't know if you know the history of this place. Some say a cannibal king used to reside down here.
Interesting.
I hear.
The Butcher of Alokrin.
I mean, I've eaten rat on occasion, so I suppose the stories are now true, regardless. Well, it's been fun. Do enjoy your time with my student. Try not to be too harsh on him.
Your student? Thessakar?
Yes, that one.
He was your student.
Yes. I needed somebody to take over master of the games for me. My usual method has grown boring to our
Okay.
great god.
Can I ask you one thing?
No harm in asking.
Was he always an asshole?
He's kinder than I. Or maybe lacks the same abilities. He does enjoy his practical jokes.
Alright.
Well, looks directly at you, Yaikzal. I hope perhaps one day we get to speak more. You seem most interesting
Thanks.
to my liege.
Like Lorelei just takes like a little half step in between them. Just like not too aggressively, just like a little bit.
The half grin comes back as you guys feel everything twist and warp as you find yourself standing on the streets of the student market.
Gloves.
Your gloves are at your feet.
Berrian's gonna look at both of you and be like, yeah, terrifying.
Worked out, I guess. I don't know. Not fun.
It's already putting them back on.
Berrian's going to
I mean, I didn't even get to try out. some cool
inspect
stuff
his
I could
weapon
do.
where he was smashing the rat
Okay.
and look for any little tufts of hair
Okay. You would not find
and blood. I'm sure there's blood and tufts of hair.
You're using it as a bludgeoning weapon,
Yeah,
so there is
yeah, of
none of the
course.
above.
It would be ridiculous
Nothing
if the
stuck
other
in
thing
anywhere.
was also
Nope.
sticking around somewhere.
It'd be kind of cruel.
You have a feeling,
Be
even if there was
really-
some, it would have vanished
really
with the
rude.
creature in its
It'd be
lair.
real cruel if the other one showed up with Thessakar.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Not even like a plot twist. It would just be mean.
Yeah.
No, that's
a
against the
ru-
rules.
It's a rude thing to do.
He's been back. He's been chased out. He can't come back.
We mean the Red Queen.
The other one.
Oh,
Uh,
the red.
Be so mean.
Man, that would just be the worst. Like,
We know RGM.
I can rewrite it if you guys
No,
want.
that's
but I
like,
wasn't-
get up and find a new dungeon master kind of level.
What I'm
No.
hearing is you guys want me to write that in.
I'm not. I don't want any more written about these Elden Ring-esque items.
Damn! The unfortunate burgled finger knuckle
The with
of the long dead trog.
Gets confused because it's like cross cloak and
Okay, so you guys are left standing there. Your gloves, you put them back on, feeling at home with them.
How long until our 3 weeks until Tessakar?
It's been like a week and a half at this point, I think. Oh, my phone has well and truly died. Music is gone.
I
Need a
want to
drink.
go. I want to take this arm. This is very, very heavy.
You have 3 missing scale spots. And a
I-
very happy rat somewhere just fawning over its collection.
She doesn't mind. She really liked the rats.
Lorelei, complete opposite experience.
She's just sort of like
Can we get
zoned
out of
out.
the middle of the market?
Hate rats.
As Berrian, you feel something grab you by the back of your head and start to just run its fingers through your hair, a weight like against you. As the girl with like the wrong skin tone is just,
Hello.
you smell nice.
You can pet my hair.
speak common?
Oh.
Yeah.
And starts like tracing the scales. Lorelei would be the only one able to understand her at this point.
Hi, she'll like speak normally, and then it'll sort of just get converted to abyssal as it like comes out of her mouth. It's weird.
What?
Like if you were reading, I don't know, I'm doing something. Like if you were to read her lips, she'd be speaking in common, but it sounds.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
abyssal.
trying to speak both at the same time,
No.
and I'm like, unless you got something, that's not how that works.
Oh my dear, I'm gonna try to cast Lesser Restoration on her
Okay.
and see, like.
No effect. Unless it gets rid of the effect of drugs.
Well, it like cures the poison condition, like.
Oh.
Right, it cures drunkenness. It.
Yeah, the
She's trying it to
drunk
see.
or high is a poison condition.
Let's take a look. Disease or one condition afflicting it. Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. This could remove it. As she immediately like stops on the tracing the scales. Why'd you do that?
Not mine.
I'm never gonna get more of that. I'm with you guys now. Oh.
Well, what was it?
I don't know. It looked like a green algae. It makes everything feel so nice. Why? Oh,
I'm
this
going.
might have been a mistake.
I'm going to cast comprehend languages on her.
Okay.
She's mad at me.
As you get just the wallowing, like, I don't know if this was a good decision.
Did I cast it on
They're
her?
really lame. Yeah, you'd be able to understand this going on.
No, I cast it on her.
Yeah.
So she
you-
can understand me.
Not the other way around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So just Lorelei would be able to understand this then, as she's waxing
So
elegant.
translate.
So you've cast it on her?
I wasn't sure if you guys were there against your will. I wanted to make sure that if anyone was, that they could leave.
Oh. No, not really. I mean, better than the alternatives for the most part.
What were the alternatives?
Well, I was a slave when I found him, so, I mean, that was ancient history now. For some of the other girls, I mean, one of them was running away from a marriage, and one of them an abusive dad, and being a pet sounded like a better alternative to those.
So what world are you from?
Oh. Well, I mean, technically it looks up there. My parents were from some other world, but
Okay.
one of the cities of Arbitrary.
Well, you're welcome to live here. I'm sure we could...
You're gonna take care of me, right? This wasn't like a bring me and dump me?
No. You...
Whatever you need.
Because, like, there's a portal right over there. I'll go back if that
I'll
was
take
your
care of
plan.
it. You're translating, right?
Yeah.
I
You guys are like hearing in your mind
She
the
can-
translation of her words.
I
I'll take
got a
care of
spot.
her. Oh, I grew.
I got a spot that you could do. I could give you some stuff to do.
I got 2 offers. Do one of you have drugs?
Like alcohol.
I have
Abundant amount.
capability.
I pick
Berrian,
you.
No.
Berrian, yes. Is your name Berrian?
Yes.
Perfect. Your scales are lovely. Sometime when I'm in the right mood, if you catch my drift, I would love to trace them some more. You guys are cool. Like, rugged. You smell like sewage, points at Lorelei, who indeed reeks of sewage.
Pleasure.
All right. Well, I'll introduce you to a friend of mine, and you can help her with some work around the tower
Oh,
and hang out and whatever. It's a place to sleep.
okay.
Okay.
As she will follow you back to your tower if that's where you guys are heading.
I'm going back to the bar.
Okay, you make your way back to your bar. Is anybody splitting off anywhere different? Where's everyone headed?
Dre's probably gonna look for, like, pull the girl aside for a second, or just, like, try and get her attention while she can still understand him.
Turns towards you. Hi. Is Lorelei still translating?
Lorelei.
She said hi.
I don't know what your deal is, but if you cause trouble for my friends, you'll regret it.
Roll me intimidate.
It's a 21.
She looks up at you, the eyes widen a bit and go up. Dangerous. I like it. And just like walks her fingers up your chest.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll just like pat you on the chest and continue following Berrian.
Lorelei just rolls her eyes. Drae does not comprehend anything that just happened.
Brain would take her back to the tower.
Okay.
And then he would talk to Wednesday and be like, "Can we get her a room?"
Why is your skin color
She was a...
Was a prisoner, we saved her.
another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, another one.
Now she wants to stay here because
Berrian's
Berrian
gonna,
is drugs.
He's eyeing her, like, giving her the, like, shut the fuck up.
Looks at you. Anyways, what do you want?
Just set her up with some gold and a room.
Oh, also she doesn't speak our language.
I'm working on that.
He waves at her as does Lorelei go along with him?
Yes.
Okay, so Lorelei would hear, I will just sleep with him, and like points to Berrian.
So, what did she say?
Oh, she's gonna sleep with you.
Berrian's gonna cast comprehend languages on himself. I'm married, but you can meet my wife.
Sure.
You'd probably like her.
First, second concubine, where do I fall?
Bear's gonna think about that because he's never had that question posed. it's like,
Have you?
oh,
I'm fine.
hold on.
with
He
just-
called him his wife. He's like,
fine with just servant.
she's my girlfriend. You don't have to be. Okay,
I'll sleep at the foot of the bed.
I'm gonna send a message to Sasha and be like,
Please, please send a message to Sasha.
can you come to the tower? I need to talk to you. It's important.
Okay. As Yaikzal, you get back to your bar. It's fairly early in the day still, so there's not an incredible amount going on. You can see Gelid is sparring with one of the mercenaries and doing a fairly good thrashing of him, but clearly like trying to get him to work on his footwork.
Cute.
Mayakar is just watching, definitely watching Gelid with a very appreciative eye from the sidelines. Looks over as you come in. You're back early.
Those hot rats.
You look rather beat up for fighting rats.
Pretty powerful rats. You know,
Interesting.
you see these items that I got? These like cool gauntlets? They have something that controls me because I have them on. So they just made me sit out for a little bit, you know?
Then why are you wearing them?
I didn't think I'd run into the item.
Very well.
But they're gone,
Good.
so I get to keep them.
Magnificent.
I know.
I cannot see any problems with this.
While she's talking, she's like taking off the gauntlets too to take off her arm.
Pop your arm off.
I'm gonna drink. She goes behind the bar.
As your bartender is there and just motions to the bottles of alcohol.
Fucking Timothy, God. Lazy piece of shit.
Timothy fucking shit.
Big Red slams open the door. Last time.
Last time for what?
Looks over you. Oh. Problems.
What problems?
Life.
People don't respect me the same anymore. Next time I punch.
What happened?
Talking to man that stole.
Mm-hmm.
Your organization don't collect money from me anymore. I'm not from organization. I will collect money from you. You treat me like this. Oh, you treat me like this. Guess who come over? Guess who? Little bitch from Proudfoot say he's under our protection here. Next time I punch.
Were you trying to buy something or?
Yes.
Yeah, they just wouldn't let you buy things?
They want a discount.
You wanted a discount. What was the discount you wanted?
50.
50. You can't do that to people.
Why
They
not?
still need to make a living.
I make living. I know how much it costs.
How much did it cost?
It's 10 gold to make. He charged 70. I say 20.
Oh, that's a lot. That's. I think we need to work
50
on.
off, not 50%. I'm like,
Sorry, 80.
Maybe we need to work on your persuasion, and then.
Persuasion 5!
Is it?
I show you. Come with me. I show you persuasion.
Oh.
He stalks out.
One little pinky.
As he goes over to this guy who is selling jewelry.
Yeah.
And there's an array of like emerald, sapphire jewelry and some of the cheaper stuff. And he comes back and hey, I changed my mind. You give me for 20. And he points at this nice little like red gem ring. Like it's not a real ruby, but it's one of the like the cheap rings there. And he's like, listen, pal, my friend's still right over there. Call the friend. Yeah, do it. Hey, buddy, he's back. As the guy stalks over, he's like, Big Red, we talk. Listen, the boss said
I could talk to
you're under-
Drae.
She could talk to Drae, or you can get punched. You choose. My hands are tied. Listen, I'm supposed to protect him. If you can talk to Drae now, you choose punch. Okay. He's gonna hit him. Out like a light. Like, hits the ground. Rounds on the guy. How's protection? Huh? 10. Looks over. Okay, 20. Fine. Take it. Pulls out his bag of gold, throws it at him, grabs the ring, looks at the guard. The guard looks at him. Fuck. Starts running.
Fuck.
As he's just Big Red on a move,
Meanwhile,
throwing people out of the way.
8 to 9 feet taller than everyone else.
Oh yeah, but big legs just a moving, like outrunning this guard, dives into Bar Street. As you look over at the unconscious, like Proudfoot just there. The guard like sees him gaining distance, stops, looks over. He's a criminal anyways, and keeps walking around.
a public servant.
As you eventually catch up to Big Red at the bar.
Just like,
You could keep pace with him. Like,
Oh yeah, you can.
she was just watching. She's like,
He's
that's what he does in this
running
movie?
from- Gets back. You get back to the bar and he's just fuming.
I mean, you got what you wanted. And you got to punch him.
Known that little bitch. 3 years. Never he treat me like this. I got you a present. Holds out a ring.
Thank you. It's very pretty. It's very sweet.
Sure.
She'll put it on her horn.
You see him grin a little bit at that.
That's so cute.
Drops it a second later.
We fought, if it makes you feel better, we fought a rat king today.
What kind of rat king?
He's pretty powerful. He had like this he was, I don't know how to explain it. He was big. He was like our size,
Nah.
well groomed. Like you know rats and how they're
Dirty.
oily. Yeah, but
Nah.
I pet him and he was so soft.
Nah.
There was no dirt or anything. And she'll just get into talking about it.
Any good cuts?
Well, I got this bite.
Where the scales go?
A rat took him.
Ah.
I hope he enjoys
You
them.
want me to go take back?
No, he's in the other city now.
It's okay, there's portal.
I do need to go give the rest of my arm to someone, so we could go.
Okay, find the rat. Make punch.
I mean, what if we just give him, like, he was just a tiny little rat.
Easy to punch.
He's just,
Make jelly.
he was cute.
You're weird.
I'm not, you're weird. You're weird.
Yes,
But, like, he was a cute little fluffy guy.
they're my scales.
She'll kiss him on the cheek. So cute.
Uh,
So
I
cute.
just like the image
pats
of
your head.
Yaikzal like climbing up him to kiss him on the cheek.
Pop down and he like pats your head. Yeah, jelly. Gets up. As
So cute.
the door opens, you see a kind of frazzled-looking Sasha to the tower. What is it? Did something happen?
No.
Can I?
No.
Can I?
What?
I would love to explain this.
No. I'll call you if I need you.
Alright, I'm gonna go take a bath.
Let me go.
Yeah, there's a bath here. Okay.
No, I'll hear it from Lorelei. What's going on? What did he do?
Now, I haven't done anything.
Yet.
And
Oh,
Berrian's like visibly flustered. Like,
She wants to sleep with Berrian, and Berrian wants to know if you're okay with that.
that was a misread.
Right, bye.
Exit as she turns to Berrian.
Gonna go take.
Is that what you wanted to know?
No. Can both of you come and talk to me for a minute, please?
As the like slightly purple skinned girl looks over at her and like looks her up and down, leans over. Good choice.
Both of you upstairs. Like walking up the stairs.
You take him up to your room.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna sit down across the table from them.
Yeah. Okay. The other girl will go and sit down on your bed and kind of like feel the covers and like get comfortable against the pillow.
Berrian's gonna go pull one of the chairs out and be like, "Can you come sit over here, please?"
Of course, master.
Holy fuck.
Sit in the chair.
Berrian's gonna cast comprehend languages on everybody.
As the only one who couldn't understand that was Sasha, who's looking over.
Okay. Clearly, there was some miscommunication.
And he now has a pet.
She was, I don't want to say prisoner because you were kind of there on your own, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, she was with the Rat King, and I asked if any of them wanted to leave because there was 3 girls that were there, and I didn't know if they were hostages. She said she wanted to come. We beat them. She became a spoil of the thing. I just told her she could hang out and go where she wanted to go.
Including your bed.
They do things differently over there. Apparently, there's
She looks over at Sasha and like a wink is like all sorts of things.
and I'm just gonna be like, Berrian's just opening his mouth. He's about.
Don't roll for that.
Yeah.
Don't fucking roll for that.
This is not my intention.
Yeah.
Sasha looks over. I did the polygamy thing, and I'm not sure how I feel about it again.
You did the what? And it's like it's not like angry. It's like what?
Yeah.
And who's the girl she used to live with?
Claire.
Claire?
No.
You were married already?
No.
Polygamy is not marriage.
It's just multiple people at the same time.
Oh, like polyamory.
Polyamory. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you two talk that out. Yeah, I'm gonna like look at the girl. I'm like, what's your name? Sorry.
Holy fuck. Sorry. I rolled to see how the conversation would go.
Okay.
2 nat 20s.
Okay.
I really don't know what to do about that yet.
So
You just hear noises.
We're not there yet. As she looks over you, you can call me whatever you like.
And this
Well,
is where the
I'd like to call you your name. thought of.
Usually darling. Sometimes my pet.
What did your
Darling,
parents call
is that
you?
like a hyphenated kind of situation.
I don't really want to go back to that.
Okay. How about a name that we could use that isn't a pet name in public?
Why can't you use a pet name in public?
Just because if you went to go buy bread and you said, "Hi, my name's Darling."
Why would they need to know my name? Do I have to go buy bread?
Berrian looks at Sasha and like,
I don't name that, but you know.
what are your intentions?
Well,
I talk like to the girl.
yeah, she's like,
Darling?
Well, I mean,
Darling and the Frank.
How about
Have
Daisy?
some-
You like Daisy?
that sounds made up.
Okay, Darling it is.
Well, I mean, I wanted to see what sort of adventures there were around here, see how I could be of service. Looks between you and Sasha. That one that looks kind of like you looks not too bad as well.
The one that, my brother.
Ooh, that makes it a lot better.
Yeah. Remember the girl Wednesday downstairs you talked to?
Uh-huh,
That's his girlfriend.
much better.
Okay. I'm okay if you live here and
So
stuff.
much.
And Barry's getting like more and more flustered. And he's like looking at Sasha and he's like, I didn't rescue you with the intention of having you as a harem? Is that the word?
I mean, pet works fine.
I meant to just so you could be free and make decisions. What do you want to do?
I mean, I just told you.
Besides coitus with me.
I mean, it wasn't all coitus. There was the part about adventures.
Okay,
and
adventuring.
drugs would be nice.
It's a thing that could be found. Do you have any skills?
Yes.
Aside from the ones that you've already made plain?
No.
Okay. Can you do magic? Can you do any of that kind of stuff?
Yes.
You can do magic.
With my hands.
Okay. Like this. I'm going to do like minor illusion and like do some stuff. Like do that kind of stuff?
No.
Would you want to learn?
No.
Okay.
Unless it's really easy.
Berrian's like, to him, he's like, oh, it's pretty easy. Then he's like, why the fuck do they have such a hard time? And he's like thinking of some nemesis. And then he's like,
Sasha's like, do not take him as your baseline. Yes, it's difficult and requires rigorous study. That sounds awful.
okay. You can stay here and hang around and as he's staying, he's like explore the city. And
Ew.
what do you want?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Right where I am. I'm hoping you leave so I get to talk to this gorgeous lady over here into what I hope to be a very fun relationship.
Berrian's just gonna get flustered and be like, I need to use the washroom. And he's gonna go to the washroom, like across the hall into the water closet.
As you and Big Red make your way into the city.
What? No!
When the door closes, you hear
I'm so invested!
the water turns on, and then you hear minor illusion like music playing, and it's the humming version of the Butcher of Lochran, like just the background music.
Like elevator music version?
You and Big Red step into the city, the rest of you back at the tower, Berrian taking a very flustered shower, and we're going to end there for this evening, folks. As, that's 9:59, my friends.
The biggest cliffhanger you've ever done.
Oh, jeez. Oh, we had a bunch of Yondu. Sorry, tonight has been a whirlwind with work and other things, but I'm still here lurking and listening when I can. Sent a heart. Well, fuck you in caps, and I'm crying, and I don't know what any of that is about.
I just said like fuck you to the Rat King
Oh,
after we killed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what the I'm crying part is for.
Same. It was a follow up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anyone else in the other viewers?
We have other viewers, but that's who's chatting at the moment. All right, folks.
Well, hello, other viewers.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you for
everybody.
hanging out. It's cool that you exist.
So join us here again next week, Wednesday, 6 to 10 Mountain Standard Time for our stream. We got your guys' stream coming up soon, right?
Yeah, on Tuesday we're
Tuesday.
playing God
Yeah,
of War.
God of War.
Definitely gonna happen this time,
Going to
guys.
happen this
Me and
time.
Danny's other stream is coming up in a few weeks, I think, right?
Oh yeah, we have to plan that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming up.
And then, you can find us on Discord under Adventure Corp. You can find us on Patreon if you want to support us there. You can subscribe here as well. I forgot to run an ad on the ad break. On the break. And then TikTok and YouTube are the other two places you can find us. I'm going to run a short little 1-minute ad on our way out here. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye!
Did I get rid of